coming. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. How many of us have at one time or another said, boy, if I had to do it all over again? Or, gee, I wish I were so-and-so. Or, if I had the breaks he or she had, I'd have done much more with my life. Today, we explore just such a possibility. A man who had a second chance, but, unfortunately, only one memory. A man who was two people and almost died twice.
Charlie, don't you know me?
I'm afraid I don't.
It's only 2 years. Have I changed that much?
2 years? Since what?
But don't you remember me? Mary.
I couldn't have met you 2 years ago.
But you did.
I wasn't born 2 years ago. That's why. Our mystery drama, Stranger from Nowhere, was written especially for Mystery Theater by James Agate Jr. and stars Paul Hecht. It is sponsored in part by Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule. I'll be back shortly with Act One. We're in Texas, USA. I don't have to tell you one of the reasons for its fame. I shan't name names or actual sites, but the reason is space. One of the main space centers of the country is there. It is also where you'll find geneticists, scientists, and the newest electronic gear listening to space out there for whatever or whoever is out there. More I can't say because I think Uncle Sam is still a little sensitive about the strange case of Charlie Robinson.
It's symbolic, really, the way Mary came into my life on the merry-go-round. It was late Saturday night. I'd spent all day at the carnival watching the people with their children having fun on the rides, the slides, sticky cotton candy all over their faces. Made me wish I was married and had a kid of my own. Then the place emptied, and I got onto the merry-go-round for a last ride.
I love riding on these things. Looks like we're the last grown-ups left in the old Tex Carnival.
Hi.
Hi.
What's that? You're riding on a giraffe?
Oh, no, this is an ostrich. Doesn't going around like this bring back your childhood?
No, I never had one of those.
Charlie Robinson, it's not you. It couldn't be.
How'd you know my name?
Oh, typical. Typical Charlie. To be riding a white horse.
What do you mean?
Always riding off in some strange direction, your banner flying.
Look, why don't you explain yourself?
Well, I'll try to as soon as this merry-go-round stops.
Phew. Hey, that is some unusual power you have.
Oh, I thought so, too. All I have to do is say, stop the merry-go-round, I want to get off, and it stops. So, you don't recognize me, Charlie?
Haven't a clue. Wish I did.
Does the name Mary mean anything to you?
Is it yours?
Mm-hmm. Has been all my life. Oh, you're embarrassed, aren't you, Charlie? Never thought we'd meet up again, did you? Why did you leave?
I am sorry to say this, but I don't know you at all.
In 2 years, have I changed that much?
2 years? Since what?
Well, that's when we met, 2 years ago. It's Mary. Oh, don't tell me you don't know me.
I couldn't have met you 2 years ago.
What do you say?
I wasn't born 2 years ago, that's why.
Oh, Charlie, stop kidding around. What do you want me to believe? That you're only 2 years old?
I realized the moment I said 2 years ago I wasn't on Earth. It was a mistake. But sometimes things slip out before you can stop them. But this girl and that name I couldn't figure. Because Charlie Robinson was a name I was sure I'd made up for my identity on Earth. My real name is Selrah, S-E-L-R-A-H. I put a C in front of it, spell it backwards, and it makes Charles. As soon as I got back to my apartment, I unscrewed the silver spheroid and talked to my contact, Jarva. Jarva?
Yes, Selra. What is your report? We are ready to take it down.
Jarva, I've had an unnerving experience today.
What is it?
A young lady said she knew me. She called me by my Earth name.
What did she want?
I don't know. Recognition, acclaim. I thought you might help me, Jarva.
You have been sent to the planet Earth to observe, not to have warm feeling for Earth females. I will consult and get back to you.
My mother planet has a tie with planet Earth. Millenniums ago, our name was Kill. We learned that on many stars and hominid-inhabited planets in our galaxy, this name was negative. Therefore, 400 Earth years ago, we renamed ourselves Tycho Brahe after the Danish astronomer who discovered Cassiopeia. I was there.
Selra?
Yes, Jarva? I'm here, still awaiting instructions.
Do you remember the Earth year 1600?
1600 Anno Domini. Very well.
You had a meeting in Prague with Johann Kepler and the great astronomer after whom our planet is named.
Tycho Brahe, yes?
On that occasion, you were 30 Earth years old, the same as you are today, and you made yourself into an expert astronomer. My instructions are, now, make yourself into an expert American from Texas.
Yeah, it's all very well for you to tell me, but what about the Earth female called Mary?
If you cannot carry off your disguise and your orders, you will be recalled, but in disgrace.
Oh, plead my case, would you? I'd give anything to return to Tycho.
I will report your wish, but don't expect much consideration until you have served your time.
At night, I look out of my window up at the stars and I cry. Somewhere out there is my homeland. 1,000 light years afar, or 1,000,000, who knows? I don't. I'm so lonely. I hate the daily pretense to be Charles Robinson, to be always on my guard, to be living a lie. It's almost unbearable. Hello?
Tracked you down, didn't I?
Who is this?
Charlie Robinson. Don't give me that who is this routine. It's Mary, and you know it is.
Oh, yeah, of course. I was just sitting here.
Staring out the window, I bet.
How did you know?
Because, darling, you always used to.
I did.
If I didn't know you so well, I'd be insulted. After disappearing as you did, and then our accidental meeting on the merry-go-round, I think you'd be full of apologies.
Apologies for what?
Are you continuing this pretense? I suppose you've forgotten you asked me to marry you.
I did.
You most certainly did.
And did I marry you?
Very funny, aren't you?
Hello? Hello?
I didn't bother to knock. So, this is where you live. But don't you think this charade has gone far enough?
Mary, I am being honest with you. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't remember marrying me? You don't remember our honeymoon? You don't remember disappearing 2 years ago?
Tell me more about myself.
There's not that much to tell. What are you trying to make me believe? You have amnesia?
Please tell me about myself, whatever you know.
Okay. If that's the way you want to play it. You had a good job here in Houston in space research. We went on our honeymoon to the Solar Disturbance Forecast Center in Colorado. We came home. You disappeared. No one ever saw you again.
Solar Disturbance Center, huh? I had no idea you all were that far advanced in cosmic investigation.
Charlie, how can you look me in the face and say this is all news to you? If that blank expression is your way of avoiding responsibilities, you've got another thing coming. Look, I'm willing to be nice about all this, but you'd better remember real hard that you are married.
Jarva?
Yes, Sarah. What is the latest you report?
I'm married to an Earthwoman 2 years ago.
Was that necessary for your research?
You don't understand. I've been given a body identical to someone called Charles Robinson, who lived on Earth 2 years ago and disappeared.
I know.
You knew all along and never warned me?
We didn't wish to impede your research.
Well, what am I going to do?
Be friendly, up to a point. You are to make friends with more Earthlings. You have been given a 30-year-old body. Get to know Texas people. Do what a 30-year-old Earthling does.
Chronometry is an Earth science to measure time. Clocks and calendars do not exist on Tycho Brahe. By earthly standards, I am thousands of years old. My instructions were to make friends, so I contacted Mary and invited her for drinks to my apartment.
I want you back home with me.
Mary, besides my physical resemblance, what makes you think I'm your husband?
1,000 things, starting with your name.
I told you I made it up. It's a coincidence.
Are you in hiding, Charlie?
Yes, in a way I am. Look, I wonder, I just wonder if I could trust you with the truth.
Darling, I forgive you. Whatever it was that took you away has brought you back. When you disappeared, I used to think it was the shock of your parents dying in that accident the day we came back that took hold of you, and off you went.
Mary, my parents died 3,000 Earth years ago.
I wish you wouldn't talk like that. It scares me.
If I could prove to you I am not your Charlie Robinson, that I come from another planet in intergalactic space, could you keep that a secret?
Another planet? Oh, sure I could.
All right. Now, what do you see in that bookcase on the top shelf?
Well, it's a sort of a silver ball.
Right now, I'll get it down for you. I'm going to open it and put the two halves on the table. Pull up a chair. Huh?
Oh, what is it? It's not silver, is it? It looks sort of iridescent.
There. I've unscrewed the two halves of the sphere, and I'll lay them side by side, face up.
Is it some kind of a magic trick?
Maybe I overestimated your intuition. Jarva? Can you hear me? Jarva, are you listening? Jarva, I have a visitor with me. The earthling woman I told you about. Will you speak to her?
I don't hear anything. What are you doing, Charlie?
I'm communicating with my control on Tycho Brahe.
Tycho Brahe?
My home, the planet that I come from.
Yes, of course.
Her name is Jarva, and only I can hear her. But perhaps if you are patient, she'll speak to you.
Oh, yes, sure. Now, listen, Charlie, I just remembered I have an appointment at the doctor's, so if you don't mind, I'd better go now. Take care, will you? Everything is going to be all right.
Who do you believe? That's the problem. I've no reason to doubt Charlie's sincerity, that he's positive he's come from another planet called Tycho Brahe. Is it his imagination or ours? His ability to communicate with this Jarva, his control. There are too many imponderables at this moment for me to advise you one way or the other, except to say, stay with us until I return shortly with Act 2. A clear case of amnesia? Is that what we have here? Could be. Or is it possible Charles Robinson is a being from another planet? straitjacketed into the body of a human with human memories and speech. Those of you who have made Mystery Theater a listening habit know that that could also be. And so, thinks Charlie, since my assignment is to observe the Earth species in their native habitat, I'll begin by switching on a television set.
Concludes our interview with science fiction writer Joshua Pride, whose last year's bestseller has just come out in paperback. Mr. Pride, have we left out anything we ought to mention?
Nothing really, except if you don't mind, since I'm here to plug my book, I'd like to mention again the name of my novel is Tycho's World.
What did he say?
Certainly. Tycho's World. Remember,
which takes us to a planet of non-mortals who are eons advanced in their civilization.
Thank you. Our program is Other Worlds. Our guest today, author Joshua Pride.
Jarva, can you hear me?
Yes, Sarah. This is Java. Why do you call me?
I just turned on a Houston, Texas television channel, and they were interviewing a science fiction writer. Now, this writer has written a book called Tycho's World, supposedly about our world.
You must be mistaken, Sarah. Are you certain?
I am very sure, but how could he know what Earthling would have any idea? Well, someone's at the door. Who is it, Jarva?
Probably that female Mary. Answer her.
Hold on a second, Mary. I'll be right there. What do I do about this man who calls himself Joshua Pride, this writer?
We leave that to you. If he's dangerous to your mission, you will know what steps to take.
Coming. Oh, I'm awfully sorry. I was watching television. I didn't hear you.
I was beginning to get worried. Can I come in?
Sure, why not? Why are you here, Mary?
I've come to apologize.
For what?
For running out on you the other day. Remember? You were going to communicate with your control in another world. I got scared. I thought you were crazy.
And what do you think now?
That you need me.
Now, look, Mary, something has happened. I just saw something on television, and I need your help. There's somebody I've got to know more about.
Of course I'll help. And you can do something for me. For both of us, really.
What?
Well, I found out today something I never knew. The space project you were working on 2 years ago when you disappeared was headed up by a Dr. Latrobe, a genetic studies project. Do you remember him, Charlie?
No, I don't. What are you getting at?
Well, he never knew we were married. He called me today. He would like me to bring you to see him.
Mary, I am not that Charles Robinson.
He says he worked with you. I think maybe he could help straighten things out.
Oh, all right. I'll see him. But I want you to do something for me first.
Anything, darling.
There's a science fiction writer called Joshua Pride. I just saw him interviewed.
Joshua Pride? Oh, of course. I took a creative writing class with him last year. He lives here in Houston.
I want to meet him. It's very important.
I'll do my best.
Can I see him today? Tomorrow?
I have no idea. I'll go to talk to him. I'll find out when he can see us.
Not us, Mary. Me, alone. I have to see him alone. Do you understand?
Mr. Pride, it was good of you to let me see you on such short notice. I didn't think you remembered me.
Well, of course I did, Mary. For a former student, I'm always available. Besides, you sounded so distressed on the phone. What's on your mind?
Well, 2 years ago, I married my husband. He was working at the Space Genetics Research Center. I didn't know that then. It was also hush-hush. And then Charlie's parents died, and a day later he disappeared. It just vanished. So I went out to work, and, well, as you know, last year I thought I'd like to do more than just a 9-to-5 secretarial job. So I took your writing course.
You showed a great deal of promise. Have you kept up your writing?
Well, I tried to. But that's not why I'm here. See, Charlie, my husband, he showed up the other day, but he's different. He's not the same as I remember him, Mr. Pride.
Oh?
For one thing, he must have injured himself because there's this long scar in the middle of his forehead, and he talks crazy. He says he doesn't remember me at all, that he wasn't even on Earth 2 years ago, that he's from somewhere else, another planet.
Do you know why he wants to see me?
He didn't say. It would be a big favor to me if you would come.
Well, I don't know, Mary. Let me think it over, and I'll get back to you.
You mean you won't?
Well, I mean, I have certain obligations to myself, others. If your husband is suffering from certain delusions, how could I blindly go ahead and meet him alone, as you say? Well, I'll think about it. When Mary told me Joshua Pride was reluctant to meet with me, I knew something was wrong. He was either afraid for some reason, or he, too, was from my planet, Tycho. I consulted my controls.
Speak, Sarah.
This so-called science fiction writer has not yet agreed to see me.
Why do you say so-called?
Because I am not sure he is what he claims to be. He could be from the far side of our planet because he's unlike us. I saw his face clearly on television, and he has no third eye, or even the slightest scar of its removal.
That means nothing. He could have had a better plastic surgeon than the one who removed your third eye.
Why is he hesitating to meet me?
Sarah, we have told you to deal with the problem. Don't get in touch again until you have.
Is this disguised entity from our galaxy, or even the far side of our planet, has been sent to stop my work? He must be disposed of. I purchased a copy of his book, Tycho's World, and a revolver.
Hello?
Mary Robinson?
Mr. Pride? Is that you?
Yes, it is. Look, I've given a good deal of thought to your situation, but I'm afraid I can't help.
You don't mean you can't help, but that you won't.
Well, whichever way you want to interpret it, to invite a complete stranger to my house for me to see it, well, let's put it this way, Mary. I just don't have the time.
I'm sorry I asked you, Mr. Pride. I had no idea. And of course I understand.
However, Mary? She hung up on you, didn't she? Who are you? How did you get in here? Your front door was unlocked. I'm Charles Robinson, the man Mary wanted you to meet. May I sit down? I suppose so, now that you're here. Thank you. Oh, I see you have a copy of my book. You're afraid of me, aren't you? Well, I'm alone. It's nighttime. Stranger walks into my house. Why shouldn't I be afraid? By the way, Joshua Pride, that isn't your real name, is it? Well, what a strange thing for you to say. As a matter of fact, it is. That's a real chip you have on your shoulder, Robinson. It is your real name? Look, I'm not going to call the police or anything like that, see? After all, it's important for me to keep seeing you people and get fresh impressions. So you just sit back, Robinson. Make yourself comfortable, and we'll have a nice talk. All right? Where did you get the name Tycho from? It just came to me. Liar. Well, I must have read it somewhere. I opened your book to page 78. Here you say this planet Tycho was once named Argon, but in honor of a Danish astronomer, the name was changed to Tycho Brahe. How did you know that? Well, haven't the foggiest. It seemed like a good idea. Yeah, of course, you only have half of it. Our planet's original name was Kill, not Argon. My dear man, I used the word Argon because I could then call the early space and time travelers Argonauts. That's why. Yeah, you're mistaken about that also. You're quite wrong. Robinson, Charlie, it's all made up, invented. It's not right or wrong. There is no such thing as space on Tycho. We are time beings and time travelers only. That is why I go back hundreds, thousands of years, as if they were what Earth people called yesterday.
Will you explain to me why you came here?
To find out why so much of what you have written is based on fact, and how come you know it all.
I think I've had just about enough for an evening.
You may, but I haven't. And that's why I brought with me this handy means of persuading you to tell the truth.
Now, hold on just a moment. We're not going to get anywhere by using force.
I believe this is the way a revolver is loaded. Here, I marked this page 148. You talk about how each traveler to Earth is assigned a control.
Yes, I do.
And here on the next page, 149, you call this control by the name of Jarva. Now, don't tell me this is also a coincidence, that Jarva came to you out of the blue.
But it did. I made it up. It's all fiction.
Most of it is fact.
You say...
I know. Because Tycho is my home.
You're mad.
You are either one of us masquerading as human, as I am, or you are here to unmask me. Let me see, how does this safety catch work? Oh, yes.
To think what you're doing.
Over the centuries, I've come often to Earth to watch, to report, and return. Sometimes I have to destroy an enemy, an unworthy creature.
I'll tell you anything I possibly can, but put that gun down. It could go off.
Unless you tell me by what right you use the name of my planet and my people, I have no alternative but to fire.
No, don't.
If you are from Tycho, a bullet won't dispose of you. You know that. I know that. Of course, if you are human, it means the end.
Stop, Robinson. Yes, I am from Tycho. Yes, I've been assigned to spy on you.
Scientists have gone on record with a proposition that there is no confirmed evidence that somewhere in any one of the billions of systems of stars, of nebulae, of clusters, of interstellar matter, that life superior to ours does not exist. Every day, our monitors record unexplainable interruptions of light and radio waves. So do not discount the possibility of truth in what you are hearing. It could be. I shall return shortly with Act 3. As our story becomes more intricate, it also becomes more incredible. A creature arrives on Earth, the duplicate of a man who has disappeared, identical except for a third eye, which he has had surgically removed. The creature is called Charlie Robinson. He thinks like a man, yet often talks like a history book. He's controlled by a voice contained in a silver sphere. He has just shot a writer called Joshua Pride. Mary, what are you doing here so late?
I had to see you, Charlie. I called and called, but you weren't here.
I have to go out.
I'd made a date for us to see Dr. Latrobe.
Who's that?
Charlie, remember your promise? You said you'd see him.
Did I say that?
The man you worked for here in Houston 2 years ago in Space Genetics, he's waiting for us now.
Now? It's 11 o'clock at night.
He said he'd see us now. Please, Charlie, we must.
What's the hurry?
It's for your own good. You promised.
I don't understand why we can't go see this man tomorrow. I'm very tired.
Tomorrow will be too late, believe me.
Why? Why?
Because your life is in danger. Please come. Oh, no. Charlie, is there a back way out of this apartment?
I don't understand.
You don't. Tonight, you tried to kill Joshua Pride. You fired a gun at him. He called me as soon as you left. I'm trying to save you. Now do you understand? Those are police down there.
What will they do to me?
Attempted murder. Probably put you in jail. I'm the only one who knows. Whatever whatever you did, it wasn't your fault. Hurry, please.
Prison? There isn't a prison on Earth that could hold me. You're behind all this, aren't you, Mary?
Charlie, what are you saying?
How did the police know where to go?
I don't know.
No jail can hold me.
I wish you wouldn't talk like that, Charlie.
If my bullet hit him and he's still alive, then Joshua Pride is one of us.
Everything's going to be all right, Charlie.
Where are we going?
I told you, to Dr. Latrobe.
What for?
Because he knows you and he wants to help.
No, you're out of your depth, Mary. All of you Earthlings are digging their own graves. You don't realize it, but you are.
We're not far from Dr. Latrobe's house.
What none of you realize is that your precious Earth belongs to the lowest scale of all terrestrial planets, composed of silicates and metals.
Right, now just 100 yards more or so. Now, can you see his upstairs window through the trees, Charlie? It's lit. He's there.
Jarva. I can't go without Jarva. I've left her at my place.
Come on, now don't stop.
No, I have to go back. They'll find her and destroy her.
Charlie, what are you talking about?
I contact the silver sphere. Jarva, my control. It's my only way of communicating with my planet. I've got to go back.
The police have your apartment surrounded. They're bound to. You can go back there and they'll capture you. Let me go back for you.
You would?
Charlie, you're my husband. I love you. I'd do anything for you. Now, where is that silver sphere?
It's on the bookshelf to the right of my bed. Top shelf.
I'll find it. Promise me not to move. You sit right there by that birch tree until I get back. Where is it? I can't make out anything in the dark. It's not here on the shelf where it said it was. Maybe if I just reach past these now I've done it.
Why didn't you turn on the light, miss? You can see what you're doing much better.
I was just...
I know. You were just looking for something to read.
You're a policeman.
That's right.
I was just looking for something for a friend.
You happen to know where we could find him, miss?
Find him? Who?
Your friend. Isn't his name Charles Robinson?
I know, Charlie. Oh, yes, I do.
You know where he is now?
No, I don't. No, not at the moment.
You know he attempted to commit a felony?
Oh.
Obviously you do. I'm on duty here, miss, to apprehend anyone who shows up, so I'm going to have to ask you to come along with me to the station house.
I can't do that, officer. It's very important that I find something Mr. Robinson left here.
If it's a revolver you're looking for, don't bother. It's been recovered.
I've got it. It rolled under the bed.
Is that what you came for, a silver ball?
Yes. It's important to Charlie.
Okay, let's go bring it to him.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I promise.
You don't seem to understand, miss. Assault with a deadly weapon. Robinson, the perpetrator, tried to kill someone, a stranger to him. For his own safety, he'd better be picked up.
Could I go first and sort of explain it to him? You see, I'm his wife.
Let me just have a look at that silver ball. Make sure it's no bomb or anything. What is this? It's empty.
To you and me, it's empty. That's right.
Okay. It's all yours.
It's hard for me to explain, but my husband wants it very much. Charlie, where are you?
Right here behind you.
Oh, you startled me.
Did you bring Jarva?
Yes, here she is.
Oh, Mary, you're wonderful. I was so afraid.
Charlie, I want to tell you something.
No, wait. Until I've made contact, and then we can talk. Jarva? Jarva, can you hear me? This is Selroth, Jarva. There's nothing.
What is it? What's the matter?
Jarva?
Charlie?
I can't get through. Jarva, this is Selroth, citizen of Tycho Brahe. Help me, Jarva. Don't leave me on Earth alone. Mary, it's all over. They've abandoned me.
Charles Robinson, will you put your hands up and come forward quietly?
Oh, Mary.
It's for your own good.
Glad you're here, Mary. You know Joshua Pride.
Yes, I do, Dr. Latrobe.
Hello, Mary. I understand Charlie's getting better every day.
Yes, Robinson is improving greatly. Everything he imagined seems to be disappearing from his mind.
Everyone's been so understanding from the beginning. The police letting you take Charlie to the hospital, Dr. Latrobe, to say nothing of you, Mr. Pride, not pressing charges.
When Dr. Latrobe told me the bullets were blanks, I didn't want to look silly. Besides, Robinson wasn't himself. It was amnesia, wasn't it?
No doubt about it.
What I don't understand is where did he get those wild ideas about coming from another planet? My fictional planet, in fact.
I expect very soon it will all seem like a bad dream, if he remembers it. He's lucky. He won't, but I always will.
Why so?
2 years ago, when Charlie was working here, I found him in the laboratory one morning, unconscious.
But why wasn't I told?
Mary, we had no idea he was married. His parents had just died in an accident, and we thought he was alone in the world. Oh, excuse me. Yes? Yes, Doctor. Yes, she's here. I'll send her right along. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it. That was Dr. Mercer, the neurophysicist in charge. He says, Mary, if you go down to his office and wait, you can have a visit with your husband. The whole thing had to be kept quiet, Mr. Pride. We were doing these top-secret genetic studies, so...
So, when you found Robinson unconscious that morning, you couldn't bring him around, eh?
He came to a total amnesiac. How could we release him like that, knowing no one, not his own name or where he was from? Here we had a man with a great brain capability, but no memory. So we used him as a guinea pig.
You're kidding.
We programmed him, giving him memories, ambition, a reason for living.
Well, how could you do that? Oh, my Lord, of course. You used my book.
Tycho's World, exactly. And all the fictional characters in it. Robinson became one of them. It took months, but we instilled in his dormant self who he was, where he came from, and what he had to do on Earth. Spy and report. We gave him the name Sora. Java, a character in your book, became his control.
That explains it.
We gave him a miniaturized sender receiver in a sphere he carried with him, which we monitored day and night. The scar on his forehead, which was really the result of a fall in the laboratory, became plastic surgery removal of a third eye.
I never thought when I invented that idea that someone would believe it.
We monitored Charlie for almost 2 years, and during that time, he has been living in 2 worlds.
I can't believe I'm hearing this, Dr. Latrobe. I'm appalled and very angry. To tamper with a man's brain, officially no less, is the most criminal assault on a human being that I can imagine. To make a man lose 2 years of his life, it's unforgivable.
You don't understand. He'll be as good as new and never know it.
But what for? Why?
Would he have been better off to remain a mental vegetable? However, there was a reason. Probably the most important one any man could have today.
Charlie, are you awake? It's me, Mary.
Hi, Mary. Hope you're not angry with me.
You really recognize me, don't you?
Of course. I apologize for ending up in the hospital the first week we're married like this.
You just get well, and we'll pick up where we left off.
Tell you a funny thing, I've been trying to remember what happened. Was it last night or the night before my first back at Dr. Latrobe's lab? I know I was working late.
You didn't call me. I was getting worried. What's a new bride going to think?
I was standing on one of those lab tables to change a light bulb in the ceiling that had gone out. That's all I remember. I must have fallen and knocked myself out. See the scar on my forehead? I really heal fast, don't I?
Oh, you're in good shape, darling.
And Latrobe's not mad at me for holding up the experiments? How long have I been here? A day or 2?
Nobody's mad at you, Charlie.
Mary, I'm getting awfully sleepy. They keep giving me these drugs so I relax.
Well, I'll come back to the hospital.
You better. I want to go home tomorrow.
have my word to keep it quiet. Why did you pull that mind indoctrination on Robinson?
This government has reason to believe emissaries from other planets are at this very moment right here on Earth, living among us, disguised as human beings. By programming Robinson, following his every move, we hope to learn something about the reasoning process of such a non-mortal person, a creature from outer space who is sent here and must deal with life in our world.
I don't know. Why not live and let live, Doctor?
Because it's about time we found out whether, in this vast universe, we have friends or enemies.
We have given you a glimpse into a file marked Top Space Secret. As I said in the beginning, if this account were widely known, it might be a bit embarrassing to Uncle Sam. However, I'm confident if anyone can keep secrets, it's you, that scrupulous league of listeners to Mystery Theater. I shall return shortly.
It's time to get away.
Here we come, America. Taking a trip, whether you go by plane or car, around the country, around the world. Show the world you carry Master Charge. Hey, they know clout when they see it. Showing it up, living out, showing it up, showing it Master Charge.
For a wonderful trip.
For places to see,
Places to eat.
places to sleep,
Places to stop.
for all the clothes,
For all the gear.
for cameras,
Film.
radios,
For instant cash.
for whatever,
Wherever.
whenever.
Show them your clout and travel easy.
No matter where you travel, no matter how far you roam, they speak Master Charge. They understand clout. You carry Master Charge. Have a good trip.
Whatever the story, wherever the story, Bert Quint knows how to bring it home.
We have not been given any reason why we must go, but apparently go we must.
At CBS News, we show Bert Quint the fireman because he's best when the heat is on.
The National Guard troops are going back now. It looks as though it's over, at least for the moment.
Good evening. That's a strong from Arkwright and Company, only on the CBS Evening News.
Weeknights on the CBS Television Network.
Every Christmas Eve when we were kids, we put a Whitman sampler by the fireplace for Santa. On Christmas morning, we'd run downstairs to see what chocolate Santa had eaten. Actual proof that he'd really been there. Well, it's become a family tradition. Now, my kids put a Whitman sampler by the fireplace every Christmas Eve. I think they're catching on to me, though, because Santa and I have the same taste in chocolates. Whitman's, a Christmas tradition for 137 Christmases. Automated and impersonal world, in a society that trusts the readouts of a computer rather than the readings of the human heart, nobody can close his mind to the possibility that someday science may become the ultimate deity. So, as the facts become known to me, I shall continue to open secret doors to the universe so we may be forewarned of the mysteries of the future. Our cast included Paul Hecht, Carol Teitel, Court Benson, and Gordon Heath. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Mike Leonard, cool new sportscaster. Who scores more to sports than just scores?
Where we can get close and away from the grandstands and into where it's really happening. And when I go out and do a Little League competition, if we're down close and talking to the people, that's the most enjoyable.
Watch an enjoyable sportscast. Join Mike at 6 and 10 on Channel 10.
And this is KARZ in Phoenix, and we have CBS News coming up in just a couple of seconds, probably about now.
CBS News. An anti-Castro group has claimed responsibility for a powerful bomb which rocked the Soviet UN mission in New York Tuesday night. This is Doug Poling reporting on the CBS Radio Network. The Cuban exile group Omega 7 called a news agency about 40 minutes after the blast to claim responsibility. A male voice said the group wanted to show its
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I have always been struck by the similarity of animate and inanimate objects. A case in point, fatigue. In metals, for instance, a constant repetition of stress cycles produces fatigue, often leading to fractures. And so airplane spars, steel cables, locomotive axles, even bridges become unsafe. Stress can also make the human mind unsafe. Today, we place our radio microscope against a human subject and examine closely the strange emotional turmoil that leads to... Oh, but let me say no more. The story will tell itself.
Lavinia, has something happened to Peter's mind? I'm not sure I like the influence of those people, Mr. and Mrs. Diedrich.
He's very happy with them, George. Sees them every day.
But that strange look in his eyes. Have you noticed it? It's not right. There's something unhealthy about the whole thing.
Our mystery drama, Maud Evelyn, adapted from a story by Henry James, was dramatized especially for the Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis and stars Paul Hecht. Peter Harkness was in trouble and didn't know how to cope with it. You see, Peter had inherited money. Well, not a lot, but enough to keep him from striking out on his own, making something of himself. He had the charm, the wit, the education suitable for a well-brought-up young man, but gumption? No. For the 10th time in 10 weeks, Peter had proposed marriage to Lavinia Dane, and for the 10th time, Lavinia had said,
No, Peter, no, no, no.
I heard the first no.
When I marry, it's going to be someone I can look up to, who has a purpose in life and work to do.
I've tried all kinds of jobs.
I know that. When you decide on one certain ambition, and you concentrate on that and nothing else, then come and ask me to marry you.
Is that your last word?
For now, yes.
Then I'll tell you mine, Lavinia. But not for now. For always. I swear to you, if I don't marry you, I will never marry anyone else. Cheers, George. Cheers. Well, say goodbye to me, George. I'm leaving London. Wish me luck. Wish me well.
Peter, is this why you asked me out for a drink? To talk nonsense? Only the day before yesterday, you asked me to wish you luck. You were going to marry my sister.
Yes, well, I've asked Lavinia 10 times in 10 weeks. And she always says no.
Well, so you ask her 11 times. I thought you were crazy about her.
I'm going away, and that's that. I've got myself a job with a travel agency that handles private tours of the continent. I'm due to leave for Switzerland and Rome on Saturday with a middle-aged couple. Very ordinary, very nice. I've met them, Mr. and Mrs. Diedrich.
So you're running away.
Oh, no, not at all. Lavinia wants somebody with a purpose and a future. Besides, if I'm out of London and she can't see me, Perhaps absence will make the heart grow fonder.
You, Peter Harkness, 5 years at Eton, then 4 at Oxford, a travel agent?
Not even that. A nursemaid for the middle-aged who wish to be led by the hand from the Jungfrau to the Colosseum.
Well, at least you're laughing about it.
And everything's a joke to me, except Lavinia.
And then, Lavinia, he said to me, everything's a joke to me except Lavinia. Now, what's wrong between you two?
Well, there was never very much right with us, that's all.
He was pretty wild-eyed when we left the pub. You don't think that he might do...
Oh, something desperate because I won't marry him? No, I'm afraid not. You see, that's the real trouble. Peter's not given to desperation. And he's too influenced by the easy way and the kind word. And that's not the kind of man I'd like to have for a husband.
Peter, you look fabulous. Have you gained weight? When you phoned and said, I'm ill, I didn't know who you were. What's it been, 8 weeks?
Yes, after Switzerland, we did Rome, then Naples, Florence. I had quite a time dragging them away from Venice.
Oh, spare me. Look, I can't stand these darn birds. Pigeons scare me. Do we have to meet in front of Peter Pan's statue here in the garden?
But I like to feed them.
Peter, this is a hangout for children. Well, at any rate, tell me about your trip as travel nursemaid.
Oh, they're wonderful people, the Diedrichs. You haven't any idea how well they treated me. Like a son. People like that, well, you don't meet every day. They were devoted
to you?
Yes, and elsewhere.
Well, I'd like to meet them. Will you introduce Lavinia to them?
Oh, no.
Why not? You like them. You and Lavinia are engaged, aren't you still?
I'll never marry anyone else.
That's a foolish, negative thing to say. If you're serious about working at this travel business, I'm sure she'll think twice about saying no again.
You think if I asked her now, she'd say yes?
Yes, I do.
She should have said it before.
Before what?
I'd rather not say.
Before you met these Diedrichs?
People like that, well, they made a profound impression on me. I'll say that.
Have you seen them since you returned to London?
Oh, yes, I have.
And what are they? Well off? Or is he retired? What are they like?
They live for Maud Evelyn.
Maud Evelyn? Well, who's she?
Their daughter. Unfortunately, they've lost her.
What do you mean?
I mean, a great many people would take it that way, but they don't. They won't.
Other people would have given her up? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes. Perhaps even tried to forget her. But the Diedrichs can't.
Oh, well, do they keep in touch with her, communicate?
All the while.
Why? Isn't she with them?
She is. Now.
Since when?
Last year.
Then why do you say they've lost her?
Well, I'm the one who calls it that, but I don't see her.
They don't want you to see her, is that it?
How can I? I think, George, I've told you all I'd like to for now. Would you mind very much if I concentrated on feeding the pigeons?
Lavinia, I don't know what to make of Peter. I had the most peculiar conversation with him right by the statue of Peter Pan in Kensington Gardens. I mean, have you seen him since he's back from his conducted tour?
Oh, yes.
Didn't you find him strange? I mean, has something happened to his mind? These people, these Diedrichs.
He's very happy with them. You can tell it by just looking at him. He's over at the house in Westbourne Terrace every day.
That's not right. There's something, I don't know, unhealthy about the whole thing. Would you promise me, in case he should want to introduce you to them, promise me to refuse to go?
Oh, wouldn't you go to meet them either, George?
No, never.
But why? Aren't you curious?
Well, I can't explain it. If I believed in Satanism, I might say theirs is an evil influence.
George, did he tell you about this Maud Evelyn?
He was very evasive about it, and mysterious, I thought. I said there was a daughter, but there seems to be something the matter with her. Do you know what it is?
The matter with her is simply that she's dead.
What? When did she die?
Oh, years and years ago. She was 14, I think, a little girl. Isn't that the impression he gave you?
Well, he had this peculiar look. He said that she was always with them. Do you understand what he meant?
Well, the Diedrichs live for her memory. She's with them in the sense that they think of nothing else.
But what could be his interest in a little child?
Well, it appears that she's a lovely little thing.
Peter? Our Peter is interested in a little girl in a pinafore?
Oh, I think she was older when she died. Perhaps 16 or 17. Every time he tells me, he adds a year or so.
Do you know what he told me? That the Diedrichs are in touch with this deceased child. They communicate with her.
Oh, but they do, in a way. They go in for mediums and spiritualists, that kind of thing.
Oh, Peter, does he go with them to these seances?
Oh, no. Ask him to show you the girl's photograph. He carries it with him.
He goes around showing pictures of a young girl he never knew. Oh, I had a feeling I was right. He's possessed in some way.
George, what if I'm also possessed? Or at least affected?
By a photograph of a child?
Not the beauty of the face. I don't mean that.
Well, Lavinia, obsession is obsession. It's dangerous.
No, I don't mean it in an ugly way. But the whole thing, you see, the attitude of the parents, the way they've made the girl's memory almost a religion. I think that's what Peter came to tell me yesterday.
Not to ask you to marry him again?
No. Believe it or not, George, I think Peter has found something as important to him as I was. Peter, I wish you would come inside with me. Mrs. Jex has made me feel so very close to your dear Maud Evelyn.
Mrs. Diedrich, I feel very close to her without having to... Well, it's hard for me to say.
Well, do you have some superstitious feelings about a psychic?
Oh, no, not at all.
You don't believe in them bringing word from the other side? Mr. Diedrich wasn't able to accompany me today, so I've asked you to come with me. Now, will you? They'll open the door in a minute. I'm Mrs. Diedrich. I have an appointment with Mrs. Jex. May we come in? Oh, do it for me, Peter. Maud Evelyn's mother. There's nothing to be afraid of. You'll see. In this house, there is no death. Life continues always. Thank you. Thank you. You needn't show me the way. I've been here many times before. Come, follow me, Peter. Now, there is where she is. That's Mrs. Jex. She's sitting behind that long table, leaning back in her chair.
Is she alive?
Very much so. She's waiting for us. She's in a trance. Here. You take that chair, and I'll sit in this one. Now, the first thing we do is to light these 3 candles on the table.
I have a match.
Go ahead. Light all 3. That's right. Mrs. Jex, this is me, Mrs. Diedrich. I brought with me today... my husband could not be here, so I've asked this wonderful young man you have heard us speak to you about. He's the one who cares so much for Maud Evelyn. He's sitting beside me now.
It would appear that Peter Harkness is falling under some spell which is obliterating all but fantasies from his mind.
Would that he could but remember those words of Edgar Allan Poe. All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. I shall return shortly with Act Two. Had anyone said to Peter Harkness 6 months ago, one day you will be stepping into the parlor of a psychic to please the mother of a little girl you have never met who died when she was in her early teens, he might have said, but why? I want to marry Lavinia Dane. What should I do at a seance? Let us listen. Perhaps we may understand what Peter Harkness cannot.
Mrs. Jix, I am Mrs. Diedrich. I brought with me a young friend who also wishes to communicate with Maud Evelyn.
Let the quietness and twilight fall around you, Mrs. Diedrich.
Do you have any word from my daughter today?
She has much to say to you and to the young man.
Mrs. Diedrich, is this medium a woman? She sounds like a man.
It is her guide talking through her.
Her guide?
Sir Walter Scott. He communicates from the other side.
I sense disturbances of the soul.
Oh, no, not at all. I was just explaining. Please, go on.
This unfamiliar spirit seated beside you, Mrs. Diedrich. I read his aura, the physical, the mental, and spiritual auras. I sense they all go to make up an entity whose name is Peter Harkness.
That's fantastic. I've never told Mrs. Jax a word, not a word. She didn't even know you were coming.
I assure you this Peter Harkness is a true friend, a like spirit, and can be trusted completely.
Sir Walter, do you have any message for me from Maud Evelyn? Has she been taking care of herself, not getting into any drafts?
Maud Evelyn is very happy. She asked me to say to you, she will have something of importance to reveal when you come for your next sitting.
Something of importance? Oh, couldn't you ask her to give me a clue now, please?
It has to do with Peter Harkness.
I knew it. I felt it all along. For weeks now, I've been sensing her presence very strongly.
I have only this request from your daughter, Mrs. Diedrich. And that is to be sure to bring Peter with you at the next sitting.
Oh, yes, I will come. I'll be here. Tell her that.
That is good. We shall try for the transmutation of your mind, Peter, to contact the invisible world around you.
Lavinia, I've so much to tell you, I hardly know where to begin. I seem to be going in all directions at once.
That's why you always come here, isn't it?
To Kensington Gardens.
Right here, in front of the statue of Peter Pan.
I've never thought why. It seemed a natural thing to do, to meet you here. Always has been.
Some people might say you're identifying with Peter Pan, the boy who didn't wish to grow up.
What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. Another time I'll go into it. I'm glad to see you, Peter. You look well and prosperous, and a little fat. You must be eating well.
Well, they've adopted me, the Diedrichs. Mrs. Diedrich is an excellent cook.
It shows.
They are the simplest, kindest, yet most original and unusual people.
If they've taken a liking to you, that speaks well for them. Do you have friends in common? Whom do they know here?
No one but me. They keep to themselves, but they are extraordinary people. They have certain beliefs which may seem strange to others.
That is what, Peter?
we sensible people are not supposed to believe in the existence of what we cannot explain, yes? Am I right?
I suppose so.
In fact, before I went to Switzerland and Italy with the Diedrichs, I couldn't abide anything I could not understand. I disliked the mysterious. You see, what I'm getting at, Lavinia, is that in the past few weeks, Mrs. Diedrich has been taking me to her spiritualist, a Mrs. Jex.
Oh, I thought you didn't believe in that sort of thing.
I didn't. But this lady spiritualist is incredible. Her guide, who speaks through her from the other world, is Sir Walter Scott.
Lee, Sir Walter Scott, the Scottish author? Oh, no.
Yes, and he carries messages to us from Maud Evelyn. So, well, the three of us have become quite close. Do you understand?
Frankly, not a word, but I'll certainly listen to you.
Mrs. Diedrich, and myself, and Maud Evelyn, well, we share at least an hour, sometimes more each day.
Each day? Well, you spend quite a lot of time with this spiritualist.
Yes, a lot, but not enough. I'm training myself to become a better instrument, and then I won't need any guides or mediums. Maud Evelyn will come to me herself, directly. I have such very strong feelings for her.
For a child who died many years ago?
She's not a child. Believe me, Lavinia, Maud Evelyn is no child.
George, do you know what Peter has now made himself believe?
About the deceased daughter of the Diedrichs.
He thinks he knew her when she was alive.
But that's not possible. You know that.
And he speaks of her as if she wasn't a child, but she was quite grown up.
Well, I don't know. Imagination leaves off and madness begins.
Well, he tells me stories, happenings they shared, conversations he had with this girl, what she used to say, what they did together, places they went. She's more real to him than reality itself. His mind is full of Maud Evelyn.
Lavinia, do you think Peter has gone mad?
No, I don't. I can't. It's all too beautiful.
Lavinia, don't tell me you're becoming infected with this preposterous theory.
It is a theory, George, but not really so preposterous.
How can you talk like that? If he has caught this contagion from the Diedrichs, I hope you're not going to catch it from him.
I don't know if I should tell you this, George. Peter said to me yesterday he was in love with Maud Evelyn.
Lavinia, do you honestly feel that he is entirely sane?
When he tells it, and you see his eyes so filled with love, it takes your breath away. It's that beautiful.
It's pathetic. A young man of 25 talking about his love for a 15-year-old who's dead, who he's never met. All of a sudden, she's not 15, she's 16, 17. How can he be rational? How can her parents be?
But don't you see, if Maud Evelyn was older when she died, then her mother and father have more of her to remember.
So they fabricated that as well.
No, they believe it. As I would if I had to. You see, this way, the girl had more of a lifetime. Oh, yes, I know they invented it, a whole experience for her to talk about and share. Maud Evelyn growing up, being older, meeting Peter, their friendship.
For Peter to be enmeshed in all this because he's weak or poetic or whatever, well, that scares me.
Well, they need Peter, and they want him for their daughter.
I wanted you and Peter to be married once. Lord, how long ago that seems. I wanted that, Lavinia. Now this nightmare. And you're encouraging him in it.
I told him I believed him. In all the years I've known Peter, even in those days when he was proposing marriage, even then, I have never seen his whole being light up with such devotion as it does when he speaks of her. Oh, it's all very well for you to talk of being sane and sensible and rational. But to see such happiness in someone in this very ordinary and gray world, well, I'm glad to be a part of it. I don't deny it. I am glad, George.
George, you all right? Your eyes will get accustomed to the dark. I really appreciate your coming with me at the last minute like this.
No, not at all. Lucky I ran into you on Westbourne Terrace. Well, how often do you and Mrs. Diedrich visit this Swami?
Oh, she's no Swami. Her name is Mrs. Jex. She's a medium of the first order. Mrs. Diedrich will be very disappointed. She hates to miss a single sitting, but, well, Mr. Diedrich is really quite ill, and she couldn't leave him. I'm glad I didn't have to come alone, really.
Well, this is the first time I've been to a psychic. Does your Mrs. Jex do table rappings or tea leaf readings or what?
George, don't be such a cynic. She's a medium. Through her, we get news from the other side, brought to us by Sir Walter Scott.
Come now, Peter, you're having me on.
Now, we must remain quiet. I light these 3 candles, and the seance will begin. Mrs. Jex, would you ask Sir Walter to come to us, please? Mrs. Diedrich could not accompany me, so I have asked an old friend to share with me this journey into the infinite.
Do I say anything, Peter?
No. I am ready for the transmutation of the mind to contact the invisible world around me.
Peter Harkness, you are standing at a golden gate that will open your mind to a larger, greater field of consciousness.
Yes, I am.
That woman's not saying those words, Peter. Her lips aren't even moving. It's a trick.
George, please.
Limits there are none. As you climb the hilltop, when you reach the summit of your hill, you will find your dreams guarding the topmost peak.
Oh, yes. Yes, Sir Walter. I shall.
That's not Sir Walter Scott.
George, please, I beg of you.
The sun will set. The quietness and twilight will fall around you and your own. Your beloved Maud Evelyn will speak.
It's a fake, Peter. Look at this wire in my hand. I've pulled it out. There's someone in another room speaking into a microphone. It's a farce.
I'll thank you not to walk along with me, George. I have nothing to say to you.
Oh, Peter, are you angry with me because I unmasked the terrible fraud?
You had no business interrupting the seance. You were a guest in that house.
You saw the wire in my hand and the voice suddenly stopped. And what do you think that was?
Well, yes, of course the guy had stopped with your behavior.
Oh, it's too ridiculous, Peter. Now, which way are you going? That's not the street to your house.
To Westbourne Terrace. That's where I'm living now.
With the Diedrichs?
That's right. With them. What will I say about your shameful behavior? Supposing Mrs. Jex calls her or writes her a note.
She won't say anything. She'll be afraid to. It would ruin her business. London is full of charlatans who prey on people's loneliness.
Oh, that this should happen today of all days. I feel ill.
Oh, Peter, calm down. It's not the end of the world.
I wish it were.
But what did you mean? Today of all days.
Today is the anniversary of my blessed engagement.
Oh, I hadn't realized. You mean to my sister, Lavinia?
What are you talking about? I mean my true engagement to Maud Evelyn.
We talked about stress, emotional fatigue, which can cause a breakdown in the human psyche as surely as if it were a rubber band stretched beyond its tolerance. That's one possible explanation. Yet, who is to say that an imaginary world is not a greater refuge than the world we know? Henry James has created 3 people, Peter and Mr. and Mrs. Diedrich, for whom fantasy is the only reality. I shall return shortly with Act 3. It's a treacherous high-wire act, balancing on that fine thread that joins the finite to the infinite. And George is at the perilous midway point in his attempt to rescue Peter from falling to where no net can catch him.
Did you say, Peter, that today is the anniversary of your engagement to Maud Evelyn?
That's what I said, George. It was inevitable. From the very first moment when I met Mr. and Mrs. Diedrich, when I sat with them to plan their trip, they recognized me as the right person.
You were the right person?
Yes, to become their son-in-law. They wanted her so much to have experienced, well, everything. Did I ever show you her picture? She has a child's face.
So Maud Evelyn became engaged to you?
Why don't you come with me now, George, to Westbourne Terrace?
No, I'd be intruding.
Yes, there's a whole suite they prepared for our marriage, and they've kept it just the way it was then. All our wedding presents are there. I'd love you to see them.
But what would Mr. and Mrs. Diedrich say?
We have 2 rooms full of wonderful furniture and bric-a-brac. You know how important those things can be. I had quite a hand in selecting them. I can remember every single thing dearest Maud Evelyn said about how I arranged everything. No one else could possibly have made our little house so beautiful. She said that.
Well, Peter, not today. Forgive me. I'll come some other time.
I thought you said George would be meeting us here, Peter. We've been sitting here for 10 minutes. Do you think he'll come? Oh, Peter, will you forget those pigeons for a moment?
Look how smooth the bronze rabbits are worn at the bottom of the statue. All the children love Peter Pan so much, they climb all over him. Lavinia.
You don't have to say it, Peter.
You know?
I can see you're wearing a black armband. You don't have to tell me anymore. I understand.
Hello, Lavinia, Peter. Oh, there was such a traffic jam at Marble Arch. I thought my cab would never get through.
Oh, I've only been here a few minutes, George.
It's been too long since the 3 of us were together. I'm afraid I have something infinitely sad to tell you both.
I see that. I hope you've lost no one that I know, Peter.
He has lost a wife.
Your wife? I didn't know you had a wife.
The more we live in the past, the more times we find in it.
I live in the past, too, Peter.
But I hope, sister dear, not with the result of making such extraordinary discoveries.
You see, her parents wanted it for her, wanted it so much. So, well, it worked out. We married. Maud Evelyn did have all her young happiness.
You married?
The marriage did take place.
So now you're a widower. And the black armband is a sign.
I shall wear it always.
But when she died, wasn't that years ago? Peter, isn't it a little late to have started to wear black?
I had to wait until all the facts of my marriage gave me the right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go. They're waiting for me. They become quite anxious if they don't know where I am.
It's almost beyond me, all this. I thought he was never going to marry anyone else but you, Lavinia.
He won't. Not ever. He'll still be faithful.
To you?
To Maud Evelyn.
Oh, it's a sickness.
If it is, it's a beautiful one.
I wish I could make you understand. A man cannot go on from day to day with one foot in this world and one foot in another.
It can't be stopped. That's the way he is.
Yes, it can. I want to remove Peter from this whole environment. Westbourne Terrace, the Diedrichs. Take him somewhere to give him time to think things over, to realize what a wasteland he's making of his life.
Take him by force.
If need be, yes. Now, you remember Dr. Medwin? Frank Medwin, who was at Oxford with Peter and me? Now, I'm going to put this whole strange case before him and ask him to help.
George, you're making a mistake. Peter will never be parted from his dream world.
I can't begin to tell you how delighted I am you both have come to visit me here in Westbourne Terrace. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Diedrich occupy the entire top floor. They're out at the moment, so we'll have the whole place to ourselves, and, well, I can show you the wedding suite as we've kept it all these years.
All these years? And how long have you known the Diedrichs? Since last spring, no?
George, don't keep pinning him down. You go ahead and show us everything, Peter. We want to share it with you.
Wait till you see. Oh, it's a treasure house. I furnished a lot of it myself. I felt nothing was too good for her. It's these 2 rooms, the wedding suite. There they are.
Oh, Peter, it's lovely, charming, tasteful and elegant.
A French provincial sitting room and bedroom.
Ah, yes, you've hit it on the head, George. That's a Louis XVI chaise longue and a little 18th century fruitwood secretary for her to write her letters on.
Oh, I can't take my eyes off the armoire, Peter.
Certainly 17th century. I found it in the flea market.
Peter, you've done an excellent job of decorating.
It was for her. It was for us.
Oh, I like that old cotton paneling on the walls.
Recognize the Tree of Life design? We used to stand under it, Maud Evelyn and I, before we were married, and imagine each branch would be another child.
And that coffee service on the small table near the bed.
Yes, completely en pied. George, why are you moving behind me like that? Don't keep getting behind me, George.
Well, there's so much to see.
Do you like this Victorian love seat? I come down here by myself every day and sit there alone and think of her. Oh, and there's my pride and joy. Our bed with lace canopy. It's never been slept in. George, what are you doing? Will you let go of my arm? You're twisting it.
George, do be careful. I can't bear this.
Lavinia, open the bottle quick and put some chloroform on the handkerchief.
George, Lavinia, please.
Where am I? Huh? Look, I'm asking you nicely.
Why am I on this train with you? No luggage. Where are we going?
All right. Do you remember Frank Medwin?
Yes, of course. He was at school with us, wasn't he? Became a doctor.
Frank has a rest home in Scotland, and he thought it might be advisable for you to go there for a short period of time.
Oh, he did he? Well, what did you tell him? That I was mad? I mean, what right have you to pass judgment on someone and then practically kidnap them in the bargain?
The right of an old friend who couldn't stand by and do nothing and see you waste your life in an imaginary world run by the Diedrichs.
Now, wait a minute. They are not running my life. They opened up doors through which I might never have walked if I hadn't met them. Of course, you wouldn't understand that.
Lavinia and I are very concerned about you. Now, you just relax. We'll have a good time up at Frank's place. I understand it's beautiful.
I have no intention of leaving the Diedrichs. They need me. Every day. And the moment this train stops, I'm heading back to London. I can't understand whatever made you believe I would go along with this.
I think you need a rest, Peter. Time to take stock. Get away from Westbourne Terrace.
Well, you've got another thing coming. I thought you were my best friend. I see I was wrong. You are my worst enemy.
George, admit it. It was wrong of you. It was wrong of me, too. Peter may not take it kindly, you barging into his house.
Well, I've been trying for a month to see Peter, apologize and make amends. It was your idea for me to just show up at the front door. Oh, ring the bell again, will you?
I know him and how suspicious he is. He's probably peeking out of an upstairs window and decided not to open the door.
Well, he'll open it for you, won't he? Where are the Dietrichs?
Don't you know? That's why he's sworn never to see you again.
Well, what have I to do with them?
Well, 5 weeks ago, when Peter got back from the train ride, both of them, the Dietrichs, had become ill and were taken to the hospital. In 24 hours, they were dead.
Well, I had no idea. Why didn't you tell me before?
He blames himself. He wasn't here. He thinks they became uneasy and ill because he disappeared. It's taken me weeks to calm him down.
And you still don't think he needs medical attention?
No, I don't. He's happy in this house.
Oh, this museum.
To him, it's a shrine, a temple. I'll ring once more.
Yes?
May we come in and talk to you, Peter?
Who are you? Maud Evelyn. I've been waiting for you. Where have you been?
Peter?
Maud Evelyn? Send that man away. I don't wish to see anyone.
Peter, it's me, George.
Don't stand out on the stoop, Maud Evelyn, dearest. Come in.
Goodbye, George.
How are you, Lavinia?
Very well. And you, George?
Much the same. I'm worried about you now that you've moved into his house.
I'm perfectly fine.
You've been happy with Peter this last month?
Oh, yes.
How is he?
Very well. He's going into the antique business. I persuaded him to sell some of those antiques. He has quite a flair for that.
Does he know you're meeting me today?
I owe you an apology for what he said that day, George. Remember? Send that man away.
Well, he didn't know who I was.
But he was in such a state.
I noticed that, Maud Evelyn.
Anyway, no, I didn't tell him we were meeting here in the gardens.
Why do you suppose he used to come to this very spot time and again to feed the pigeons?
He still does sometimes. We sit here at the feet of Peter Pan.
But why?
He's never told me.
And you're happy, are you, Lavinia?
The happiest I've ever been.
He still calls you Maud Evelyn?
Yes.
Actually believes you are?
Yes.
Oh, my Lord in heaven. How long can you go on playing this dreadful game? Maud Evelyn, a girl who died in her teens years ago.
Remember, he said he would never marry anyone else but me. Well, I've made that possible.
You're married to him?
Yes. We're married now.
Oh, what about the names? Didn't you have to give your right name to the registrar?
Peter thought it was a good joke, that's all.
And you think it's a joke? Acting out the part of someone else?
Oh, but I'm not acting. I've only borrowed a name to make a man happy. What do you think would have happened to Peter if that world of his imagination had come crashing to his feet? You remember reading your Peter Pan, George? I didn't want to end up like Wendy, who saw Peter less and less clearly as time went on. I could not live in separate worlds and leave him all alone in Never Never Land.
I think I misled you at the start of today's Mystery Theater. I warned of breakdowns and tragedies as a result of stress. I'll amend that now and say this was rather a tale of the virtues of imagination, which in itself can create beauty, justice, and happiness. And isn't that everything anyone could ask for in this world? I shall return shortly. Before I go, let me take a leaf from the author's book. It is imagination's divine attribute that when the real world is shut out, it can create a world for itself. Magically, imagination can conjure up glorious shapes and forms and brighten the gloom of a dungeon. I believe that. Our cast included Paul Hecht, Carol Teitel, and Lloyd Batista. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Come in. Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. Treacherous as a serpent, wily as a fox, faithful as a dog, wise as an owl. This is all common currency from the accepted coinage of our daily speech. And yet, who is to say these are true statements? Where are the facts, the figures, the documents? Like so much else these days, couldn't it all be a public relations ploy? What are serpents, foxes, owls, and dogs really like when you get to know them? And not just as animals, which is the way we know them now, but as equals.
Doctor, I was told I would be through here in an hour. I'm sorry for the delay. For me, this is the busiest time of the busiest day of the year. I'm sorry. May I use your phone? No. No. But someone at my office has something very important to tell me. No one has anything of greater importance to tell you than I have. What's that? You're going to die, Mr. Skipworth. You're going to die.
Our mystery drama, Change of Heart, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Louis Turenne. I'll be back shortly with Act One. By the time he was 33, Alexander the Great had conquered the world, which really isn't saying much, because it was mostly all of Greece, parts of Persia, pieces of what are now Egypt and Turkey, and some mountain passes into India. On the other hand, we have Roger K. Skipworth, who at 41 has virtually conquered vast territories that Alexander never heard of, and by tactics Alexander never dreamed of. Alexander prevailed with fire and steel. Roger is armed only with pieces of paper. Roger K. Skipworth doesn't lose very many. But watch closely. He's about to drop a big one.
Yes? Mr. Skipworth, please. Is Mr. Skipworth expecting you? Mr. Skipworth should always be expecting me. My name is Millicent Sanford. Millicent Sanford? Oh, you must be Miss Sanford, Mr. Skipworth's fiancée. Exactly. And you're here to see Mr. Skipworth? Precisely. You may announce me. You see, Miss Sanford, well, this is sort of an awkward situation. Sort of awkward, Miss? Mrs. Speckle. I've heard of slightly awkward or completely awkward, but sort of awkward. Well, you see, it's 10:30. Yes? Mr. Skipworth has an iron-bound rule. Absolutely no one is to be announced between 10 and 11. He told me straight out, not even the President of the United States. But I'm more important than the President. Come, Mrs. Speckle, live dangerously. Just lift the phone. See? Nothing to it.
Yes, I told you I'm not to be disturbed.
Yes, sir, I understand, but Miss Sanford is here.
What? Oh. I'm up to my neck here. Tell her, just let me think for a minute.
Excuse me.
Please, Miss Sanford, you can't go in.
Debating whether or not to see me, are you, Roger? See? I've just solved your little dilemma for you.
Now, Millicent, my dear.
Thank you. I will sit down.
I was caught off guard. It's just that you never come to the office. And this is my absolutely most hectic time of day. This thing simply will not stop ringing. Yes? I know we offered him more, Pruitt. But at the closing, make him take 5% less. He has to swallow it, right? Well, I'm surprised to see you today, my darling.
Why?
Because we have the dinner party this evening.
I was in the neighborhood on an errand.
Excuse me. Yes? No. I'm convinced we can force the stock down quite a bit lower before we buy it. An errand?
I want to talk to you about tonight's dinner party.
What do you want to tell me?
Cancel it.
Cancel it? But we decided to give the party in order to officially announce our wedding date.
We're going to cancel the wedding, too.
Who is?
I am.
Excuse me for just a minute.
No. Please, permit me. Mrs. Speckles, no more calls until further notice. Thank you.
I can't have her hold up my calls at this hour of the day.
Very well. I shall just leave this here and say goodbye.
Well, that's the ring. That's your engagement ring.
Yes.
That ring, it's 20 carats.
Oh, yes, every bit of it.
You were talking about wearing it always on your finger.
That's what it was designed for.
But no one should be foolish enough to wear expensive jewelry these days.
Then why did you buy it?
Obviously for an investment.
Oh, see, Roger, you never lose. In 6 months, I'm sure it is appreciated very nicely.
Wait, Millicent. You say you want to break our engagement. Why?
Why did we become engaged in the first place? We were brought together by well-meaning mutual friends. We appeared to be an ideal match. We were both single, both successful.
Well, doesn't it make sense?
Perhaps. I was becoming a bit lonely. And you, Roger, what about you?
Me? Why?
I have been engaged to you for 6 months, and I cannot, for the life of me, determine what you would want with a wife. What are you looking for, Roger? Certainly not companionship. We spend so very little time together.
I'm a very busy man.
But you're not busy doing things that interest me.
Do you realize I head an international conglomerate?
Right now, I want intimacy. A very special intimacy. It will never be as important in my life as it can be during these few years. And there's practically none of it between us.
Millicent, I shall work very hard to try to find time.
Do you want to marry because your friends are married? Because it's the thing to do? Because you need it for your image? Or is it perhaps that certain rumors and suspicions may attach themselves to a man who remains a bachelor? You're looking at your watch.
I am not. Well, the fact is, right now, they're setting the price of gold in London.
Well, why don't you call up and find out? I have nothing more to say.
Hang it all, Millicent. I hear what you're saying. I admit I can be very busy sometimes. But the fact is, I haven't been feeling first rate for a while now.
Goodbye, Roger.
I have the right to know why you're breaking our engagement.
I told you the reason.
There has to be a tangible reason.
Very well. Since you insist, I cannot marry you because you are a pig.
A what?
A pig.
How can you say such a thing?
Oh, wait. You don't look like one. You're attractive, beautifully dressed, perfectly groomed, and spotlessly clean. Nonetheless, you are a pig.
Why?
Because you behave like one. What does a pig do all day? He eats and eats. He eats anything and everything that comes his way in the barnyard. A pig is a belly that walks on 4 feet. He has only one aim in life. Fill that belly.
There's no need to be insulting, Millicent.
You ask for the truth? What do you do here all day? You sit here snuffling like a pig behind that desk, devouring everything that comes your way. You gulp down mines, factories, hotels, oil companies.
Millicent, I'm in business.
So is a pig, in the business of filling his belly.
You have absolutely no idea of how business is conducted.
I could understand it if you got joy out of it, if you bought and built things that held some meaning for you. But all you're doing is becoming the fattest pig in the farmyard. And you know what happens to that pig one day, don't you?
Millicent, I asked you to marry me because I love you.
Probably. But not enough, Roger, not enough. You're looking at your watch again.
I am not.
It doesn't matter. There's nothing more to be said on the subject. Mrs. Speckles, it's back to business as usual. Goodbye, Roger.
I'm not going to let you just walk out. Come back here. Millicent, you must listen to me. No, please come back into the office. I listen to you.
What do you have to say?
I can't say it out here.
Mrs. Skipworth's office? Just a moment. Sir, it's Mr. Pruitt.
Don't tell him. Tell him it'll have to wait. Now, Millicent, please, listen.
I'm listening.
He says it can't wait. The whole deal needs a yes or no right now, or it will blow up.
Give me that phone. Pruitt, do you mean Howell's actually ready? Millicent, this will be the biggest deal of the year. You just have to give me a minute.
Roger, I'll give you all of eternity.
Millicent, please. What's that, Pruitt? All right. Just bring me the figures. This is their annual report, Pruitt?
Yes, it is, R.S.
Not enough new sales activity. When we take over, we'll put in more aggressive management. Make a note of that.
Yes.
And another thing...
Yes? Are you all right?
Yes. Yes, I'm feeling fine. Let me get my breath.
You've been having little incidents like these for quite a while now, R.S.
Incidents like what?
You seem breathless. Your face becomes flushed.
I put in a full day, Pruitt.
It's now 11:30.
That's right. And the real estate people are due any minute. Where's that folder?
I canceled that date.
For what reason?
Because I thought it necessary to make another one.
With whom?
The staff at the medical center.
What have I to do with the staff?
It's time for your physical examination.
Now, look here, Pruitt. No one authorized you to make an appointment for me at the medical...
You haven't had one in 2 years.
I'll decide when I need an exam.
It's corporate policy. All executives are to undergo complete physicals once a year. You made that rule yourself.
I simply do not have time at this point.
You keep postponing yours.
That's my affair. Reschedule the real estate people.
All right. You're the boss.
And see that you don't forget it.
There's only one thing.
What?
The board of directors. You keep avoiding a physical, people start asking questions. Is he all right? Could something be wrong with him?
That's nonsense.
Meanwhile, you don't look too well.
I tell you, there's nothing wrong with me.
Of course not. So why not go to the clinic and have the doctors make it official?
All right, but I can't give them more than an hour.
Everyone's all lined up and waiting.
Make a fist, Mr. Skipworth. You'll feel a slight pinprick.
Now, how long is this going to take?
Take a deep breath and hold it.
I was told I would be out of here in less than...
Follow this beam of light with your right eye.
But you just took blood.
Just relax, Mr. Skipworth. Relax.
Won't you sit down, Mr. Skipworth? I'm Dr. Muller.
Doctor, I've spent too much time here already. Couldn't you simply send me a report?
I don't think so.
Will this take time?
Time? Well, time is relative.
Doctor, before we get into this, may I use your telephone?
No.
No. I must call my office. Someone has something very important to tell me.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No one has anything more important to tell you than I do.
But what's that?
You're going to die.
That's enough for one morning. Certainly. It's enough for one act. The day began with a bottom. And now, how much lower can you get? One thing is obvious. We have people in our story who lay it on the line. Millicent Sanford, and now this Dr. Muller. The line extends into Act 2. Most people do not die in the midst of life, but rather toward the end of it. Most people in our society, anyhow, live to an old age. But evidently not Roger K. Skipworth. He's in the midst, the prime of life, and he's just received the death sentence.
You're going to die, Mr. Skipworth. Me? But I can't die. And why not? Who is Roger K. Skipworth to assume that he can escape man's fate? No, what I meant was I can't die now. I have too many projects on the line. Why do you say I'm going to die? Here, look at the screen above my desk. Now, those are X-ray pictures of your heart. Your heart is dangerously enlarged, which is why you feel tired all the time. I do not feel tired all the time. Look, I'll make this as simple as I can. Your heart is enlarged because it's working too hard. Now, it's working too hard because your mitral valve, which controls the flow of blood between the left auricle and ventricle of your heart, is leaking. Leaking? I don't understand. Your mitral valve is barely 50% efficient, which means that your heart must work twice as hard. It gets twice as tired. It swells up, gets softer, spongier. Sooner or later, it has to give out. What is sooner or later? A year? A year? 6 months? Perhaps even 6 weeks. And I'm going to die? Yes. Unless you take steps to correct your current condition. What steps? We could replace the mitral valve in your heart. What does that mean? You know what that means. We would remove the valve you have now and give you a new one. Are such procedures common? I do at least 3 of them each week. Well, then it's routine. Mr. Skipworth, no open-heart surgery is ever routine. And it must be done, you say? Yes. Who says so, besides you? Every cardiologist on the staff. Your corporation finances this medical center. You should know the caliber of the people who work here. And how much time are we talking about? 10 days to 2 weeks in the hospital. Then at least a month of restricted activity at home. That adds up to 6 weeks. At a minimum. Well, how can I spend 6 weeks away from the office? Well, I'm sure your company can spare you for a month and a half, Mr. Skipworth. Do you know what can happen to me in 6 weeks, Doctor? I believe I told you. My heart can kill me. Yes, I know that. But I can also be killed in other ways if I disappear. Oh, you're not disappearing. You'll be in the hospital, and then at least... I won't be at the office, at my desk. I will not be making decisions. Obviously, someone else will have to do that for you. No one else can do that for me. If I'm alone and isolated and helpless, I can be destroyed. Are you telling me that there's absolutely no one in this world you can trust? It isn't that simple, Dr. Muller. It shouldn't be that complicated. Pruitt, I'm going into the hospital for surgery next Monday. I know, R.S. What's that? This is a doll. It's a big-sized boy doll. But what's all that stuff? Tubes, wires. I had all this explained to me. This is what I'm going to look like in the operating room. All these tubes and wires are going to be placed inside me. Oh, my. I don't envy you. Afterward, I go to the intensive care place. And within 48 hours, all these things get taken out. Then they bring me up to my hospital room. I'm conscious. I can receive callers. I want you to report to me every day. Do you understand? But the doctor said something about 6 weeks. I can't afford it. And let's not go into it, Pruitt. I'll be lying in bed. I'll be able to think.
And that's all that's necessary, isn't it?
Well, sir, you're the boss.
That's right. Wherever I am, and however I feel, I'm the boss.
And how do you feel this morning, Mr. Skipworth?
How do I feel?
You're pretty heavily sedated, but all the signs are good.
There was a call I had to make.
When this is over, you'll be 100% better.
The leases. The oil leases.
Ready with the anesthesia? Let's go.
60,000.
You're all right, Mr. Skipworth. You made it.
Doctor.
No. Don't try to talk.
Phone call. Must make phone call.
Not for a while, Mr. Skipworth. Not for a while.
Mr. Skipworth's line? I'll tell him. That was Pruitt. We could have the Hollowell stock.
Good. Call them in a second.
Excuse me, but this is a hospital, not an office. Is it all right for me to examine you, Mr. Skipworth? You look good. How do you feel?
There's a great deal of pain.
There must be.
But I can manage it. Now, when can I be discharged?
Let's see, this is the 11th day. Well, tomorrow, if you like.
I can finally go home.
Yes, but I would advise you to restrict your activity.
Technically, medically, surgically, is my heart sound?
Yes, as you put it, technically, medically, it's as sound as it can ever be. But it will take you a while to overcome the pain and fatigue.
Let me worry about that, Doctor.
I must say, Mr. Skipworth, you're one of a kind.
Mrs. Speckle, try Miss Sanford's number again.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Sit down, Pruitt.
Yes.
I was thinking about something Millicent Sanford said to me. Yes? Well, if she doesn't answer, try later. She said, I never buy or build companies that hold some special meaning for me.
Well, you've always made solid investments, R.A.
But I never knew what most of the companies really did. Oh, I knew what business they were in. But I never knew or cared about what they made.
The basic thing is the bottom line.
Just once, I'd like to own a company that makes something that's important to me, personally. I've just been given what amounts to a new life by an artificial mitral valve in my heart. It's a device. Find out who makes it.
What's it made of?
I don't know. We never asked. Call Dr. Muller. Pruitt, is this your idea of a joke?
I'm telling you exactly what Dr. Muller said.
A pig?
Yes, sir.
I have a valve in my heart that comes from a pig.
That's right, sir.
Pruitt.
What is it? Are you all right? Tell me if something's wrong, R.S. I'll call the doctor.
Who laughed?
No one, R.S. No one laughed. It's Millicent. Millicent? Don't you hear her? No, sir.
I was right about you, wasn't I, Roger? I was right. See? Don't you feel like a pig?
Millicent. R.S. What's wrong?
And inside you, aren't there all those pig-like longings? Aren't you beginning to feel them?
How did you know, Millicent? How did you know? I'm calling the doctor.
Get the car, Pruitt.
Well,
Millicent, I'm coming in. I must talk to you.
I heard you had an operation. You seem to be in fine shape. Won't you sit down?
Millicent, do you remember what you called me?
What?
You called me a pig, didn't you?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Why? Millicent?
Well, I thought I explained it.
What did you know
About what?
about the piggishness of my nature?
I was only remarking on your behavior.
Oh, no, Millicent. It goes deeper than that.
Deeper? In what way?
In a physiological way.
Roger, I really can't follow you.
How were you able to see it?
See what?
Or sense it?
I've never seen you like this. You're genuinely distressed.
Oh.
Can it be that you're human after all?
Well, I always thought I was human. Completely human.
Roger, can't you tell me what you're talking about?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It's just something I sense. Something I feel.
Explain it.
I can't.
Why not?
Because there isn't any language for it. That is, any human language. Did you discuss this with Dr. Muller?
I don't even know Dr. Muller.
And how did he know to do it? How did he know to do it?
I do it all the time. I always use the mitral valve of a pig.
I don't believe it, Doctor. You got together with her.
With whom?
Millicent Sanford.
Sorry, I don't know Millicent Sanford.
Miss Sanford called me a pig.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Being a strong-minded woman, she was determined to make that epithet come true. And so she, obviously, is determined to turn me physically into a pig.
Mr. Skipworth, the facts. Wherever possible, we use the mitral valve of a pig. It most closely resembles the mitral valve of a human being and is practically interchangeable.
I don't believe it. You're saying that installing this valve from a pig is a usual procedure?
A standard procedure.
I see. Then why do I feel...
Why do you feel what?
It's nothing. Nothing at all. I can't explain it.
Pruitt,
what are you doing here?
Well, it's Saturday the 9th, sir. Time we were leaving.
Where?
Today's the big company barbecue.
I'm not at all interested.
Oh, you have to put in an appearance, R.S.
Why?
Why? Because obviously it's the democratic thing to do.
Pruitt, I don't give a...
Oh, everybody goes to these things. And besides, if the board of directors see you there, then they'll know you're completely recovered.
All right. But it's all foolishness.
Is it much further? Oh, relax. It's a lovely day in the country. Here's where we turn in. The company took over this whole picnic area for the day. Let's park.
Hello, Mr. Skipworth.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Speckle.
I'm so glad you could come. Smell that. It's almost ready. Oh, I can hardly wait.
Smell what?
The barbecue.
Well, what barbecue?
Oh, you can see it. Just past the table. See the pit? And those enormous 3 pigs that are being broiled?
Pigs?
Yes, of course. Aren't those the biggest hogs you ever saw in your life?
Hogs?
Oh, folks are lining up now. Oh, shall I bring you a platter, sir? What part would you like?
What part of what?
Of the pig, of course.
Mrs. Speckle, do you think I would actually eat any part of a pig?
Oh, it's delicious.
What kind of barbarian? What kind of savage do you think I am?
Now, R.S., you want to relax. Why don't you just go on ahead, Mrs. Speckle?
Oh, yes, sir.
A barbecue. A big barbecue. No, Pruitt, I have to put a stop to this.
Who knows how that picnic is going to turn out after all? You listen to Mr. Roger K. Skipworth, and this thing is beginning to sound like a family affair. Well, many barbecues like these are. But in how many of them does one of the guests feel related to the main dish? Is pigs, said Mr. Ellis Parker Butler in a celebrated short story written, was it almost 100 years ago? Yes, just about. Well, certainly things have changed over the past century, pigs may still be pigs, but obviously they seem to have become a great deal more, especially to some people.
I'm going to put a stop to this. Please, R.S. I'm serious. Don't make a scene. I don't care. But you have to care. I am being outraged. By what? By... What's the difference? You wouldn't understand it. No, I wouldn't. And even more important, neither would the board of directors. What do I care about the board of directors? I'll get another one. Of course you will, but if you make a scene, think of the consequences, sir. The press is here. Can you afford to be labeled a nut? Now, just stick around a few minutes. Greet a few people, shake a few hands, nibble at a platter of barbecue. Don't say that. Just to show you're a regular fellow. Give me the keys to the car. I'm leaving. Good morning.
Morning.
Is this your farm?
Mine and the bank's. Thinking of buying it?
Do you have pigs?
Well, what kind of pigs are you looking for?
Oh, just pigs?
Well, sir, there ain't just pigs. You got your great whites, your Tamworths, your Berkshires, and your Poland Chinas.
Do you suppose I could see them?
Oh, I don't think they'd mind. Just beyond the barn. Right there where I keep them penned in. You see? Each one of them sties has a colored part and an open court. And I want to tell you, I keep the place spotless.
I see. Who's that one?
Oh, him? He's Big Daddy. Just look at him eat. Ain't it just awesome? I'm going to enter him into the fair. He can fatten up to half a ton easy.
And then? What'll happen to him?
Oh, he's a Chester White. He'll go mostly for lard and bacon.
Oh. And what will happen to his heart?
His heart?
Specifically, his mitral valve?
Oh, I wouldn't know what that was. These days, they can find uses for everything.
What are they all eating?
Well, a lot of folks feed him slops. Not me. I give him mostly meal.
Meal?
You make a mash. I like bran myself. And you mix in some cooked potatoes.
Sounds delicious.
They like it. Mixed in some raw roots, maybe some sour whey, and now and then some coal ashes.
Oh, yes. They're all so beautiful, aren't they?
Yep. There's something real handsome about a pig.
I would like to take them all home with me.
Well, they're for sale, you know.
Yes. But you see, there's the board of directors.
What's that?
You've been very kind. I thank you for everything. And goodbye. Goodbye to all of you. Pruitt, you have the Littlefield options?
Right here, R.S.
Plans for the Morris merger?
Being drawn up now.
Let's see, what else?
I have a whole list here.
Oh, have you?
Of course. Oh, Lord.
Read it off.
Are you all right, R.S.?
Why wouldn't I be all right?
You look tired.
Oh, for some reason, I'm a little sleepy. Is it hot in here?
I don't think so.
I just can't, for some reason, seem to keep my eyes open.
Skipworth? Roger K. Skipworth?
Yes. Yes, I'm Roger K. Skipworth.
Come with me.
Who are you?
Don't you remember me? I'm the pig lady.
Oh, yes. Yes, the pig lady.
Come with me.
Where?
To the farm. To the pig pen.
Me?
Oh, just so, Big Daddy. How'd you like to be my new Big Daddy?
Me?
Why not you? I got better grub for you to eat. What are you feeding on here? Factories, oil wells, stocks, bonds, stuff like that. Where's the nourishment in it?
But you're only going to fatten me up for the slaughter.
So what? That's your fate, ain't it? You're getting fat to get slaughtered one day here, too, ain't you? One day the wolves will come in and cut you up, chew you down, and spit you out. So you come. Be safe. Be Big Daddy at my place.
Oh, now, listen. I'm not a pig.
Yes, you are a pig.
No.
Listen to your heartbeat. Listen how the blood passes from your left auricle to your left ventricle through that mitral valve. That valve comes from one of your own brothers, one of my own pigs.
That doesn't mean a thing. Other people have that same kind of valve.
But they ain't pigs to begin with. Listen to that valve. Don't you hear what it's saying?
I don't hear anything.
Listen to the rhythm. Bran mash and cooked potatoes. Bran mash and cooked potatoes.
I don't hear it.
Bran mash and cooked potatoes.
I don't hear it.
With sour whey and cold ashes.
Horace? Wake up, Horace. What? You fell asleep, sir. You must have had a nightmare. Bran mash and cooked potatoes. What's that? That's nothing. Nothing at all.
Roger, I'm afraid I don't know what to say to you.
Please listen to me, Millicent. You were right. I'm a pig. Maybe it's natural for some of us to take after certain animals. After all, we do call various people snakes, skunks, dogs, and so forth, don't we?
Well, yes.
I know what I'm doing now is absolutely hoggish. You described it. The way I just seem to want to devour everything.
I'm sorry you made me say that, Roger.
No, it was good. It opened up my eyes. I want to change.
Do you, Roger? Really?
Yes. I have, right here in my heart, a vital part of a pig. And now it's a vital part of me.
But there are thousands of people who have the same implant. It doesn't affect them in any way.
I know, but it's different in my case.
Why?
Because it must be responding to something that's piggish in my nature.
Oh, nonsense.
That valve. It sets up a certain rhythm.
What sort of rhythm?
Oh, please, Millicent, don't even make me try to explain.
Roger, that valve has nothing to do with any feelings of piggishness.
But I tell you, Millicent...
It's all in your head.
But why do I get these sensations?
Roger, let's go and see Dr. Muller.
Mrs. Skipworth, I told you some time ago that you were a badly overworked man. And you would probably have to pay some price in sanity for it.
But, Doctor, it's so real.
It can't be real.
I tell you, I am responding to the pig in that mitral valve.
Impossible.
Don't humor me, Doctor.
It's a matter of fact.
You have to be able to prove a fact.
And I can. Yes, that valve was removed from the heart of a pig.
It was a functioning part of the living heart of a pig. Now, you don't deny that.
No. But you see, Mr. Skipworth, changes took place in that valve. It is now merely a piece of lifeless, inert, artificial material.
But it was part of a pig.
There is nothing left of the pig in your valve. There is no, well, what do you want to call it, racial memory.
There's nothing living in the valve?
It is merely a piece of the functioning machinery of your body. And nothing else. Now, please, stop working so hard.
And that's what Dr. Muller said?
Yes. You see, it was all a kind of reaction to the life I'd been leading.
The life of a pig.
I never knew it was the life of a pig until you gave it that name.
Well, I am sorry I caused you all this trouble.
But, Millicent, only you could have caused it. You see, if someone else had called me a pig, I could have shrugged it off. But when the woman I love confronted me with it, it must have dug deep.
Well, face it, Roger. You did behave like a pig.
Yes, I see that.
And now, Roger?
Now I don't have to devour things like a pig anymore, as far as business is concerned.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
There's so much more to the world than just devouring. Do you know, with all my money, I've never really gone anywhere.
Roger, you've traveled all over the world.
But I didn't see anything. I went from airport to airport, from hotel to hotel. And all I did was sign pieces of papers, which gave me controlling interests in stores and factories and things and places I never even visited.
And there's so much to see.
I know.
And so much to do.
Let's do it all together, Millicent. I've got to get away from behind that desk.
I know, Roger.
No, dearest, you don't know. No one really knows. And I could never make anyone understand. All I can say is, I've got to get away from there. Because it's like being in a pigsty.
Well, that's good enough.
All this talk has made me hungry.
Me too. I'm starved. What a fantastic menu. What would you like?
Oh, I don't know.
How about some shrimp paillade? Coq au vin brioche? How about some moule manière?
I was thinking of something simple.
Simple? Now, why not? How about lobster?
I don't know.
Roast duck? Broiled chicken? Some lamb chops?
No.
Well, it's a large menu. Look it over.
I have.
And you don't see anything you like?
Nope.
Well, Roger, what are you in the mood for?
Well, my dear, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I'm really in the mood for. Some nice bran mash and cooked potatoes.
Bran mash and cooked potatoes?
And sour whey and coal ashes.
Roger, what are you saying?
We know what he's saying. What's the old proverb? There's no accounting for taste. And you must admit it's an interesting and probably nourishing diet. What will this do to the relationship between Roger and Millicent? I can't say. But I would assume that if he only eats like a pig, he'll be all right. But if he behaves like a pig, he'll be in trouble. Meanwhile, you keep out of trouble until I return. Consider the poor, put-upon pig. His name has become a synonym for everything and everyone unpleasant. We feed him till he's ready to burst because we want to fatten him up for our own purposes. And then we call him greedy. Yes, it's always open season on a pig. But before we become too cavalier about him, it might be good to consider that of all the animals, his heart is the one that's most like our own in many vital respects. Our cast included Louis Turenne, Patricia Elliott, Joan Shea, and Sam Gray. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Raven House Paperback Mysteries. This is Tammy Grimes inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the world of terrifying imagination, to the world of enchantment, spells, bewitchery. These are all words from our childhood, pleasant memories of nursery stories before bedtime. The dark side of magic we knew nothing of, and when we grew old enough to learn, dismissed as ignorance and superstition. But once again in our times, incantation, exorcism, and the haunting belief in demonic possession are alive and abroad. They are what this strange tale is about.
I tell you, Doctor, it's the God's honest truth. They brought the young man in on the rolling stretcher to the emergency room, and he had this big sort of dent in his head. Oh, it didn't look like he was breathing at all. There was me with me bucket and me pail trying to clean up. Just me and the young man on the stretcher and the old wino repeater we called PJ they brought in earlier, snoring and dribbling. And that's when it happened. Came right out of old PJ's mouth and across the room and right up the young man's nose like that. With a burny, cindery smell, like the old scissor grinder stone wheel used to make. Oh, a great black cloud with red eyes in the middle and a long forked tail. Oh, I'd take an oath of it on me mother's grave. It was the devil himself.
Our mystery drama, Possessed by the Devil, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Donald Buca. It is sponsored in part by Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule, and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
If you take a look at the new 1975 cars, it doesn't take long to notice the European influence is strong. And to be sure, there are some new American cars that rival the Europeans, one being Buick's new Skylark SR. But don't consider a Skylark SR because of its touring car interior or its rather rakish profile. Consider it because it's a Buick, possessing many of Buick's nicer innovations, like the new Buick V6, a peppery little engine that spits out a plentiful amount of torque while sipping a surprisingly small amount of gasoline. And if you wish, Skylark SR can abound with creature comforts seldom found on cars this size, with available items like Cruise Master speed control, AM/FM stereo. But you've heard enough. Now you need to see and drive a Skylark SR. And try to remember, it's not a European touring car. It's a Buick.
Buick, dedicated to the free spirit in just about everyone.
Who knows how to help you solve your shopping problems? Your Better Business Bureau knows.
Oh, dear. All of this furniture is so beautiful. Look at this beautiful leather chair and this gorgeous oak table. And the prices are so low, I don't know which one to buy first.
I'll help you, madam.
But who are you?
I'm the man from the Better Business Bureau. Listen carefully. New federal regulations require that furniture be properly labeled, describing what it's made of, plastic, wood, veneer, and so forth. Be sure to read the labels on the furniture. They'll help you.
Oh, I see. Why, look, the label on this marble table says made of marble dust. No wonder it's cheaper. Oh, thank you for telling me.
Think nothing of it, little lady. Just passing along another consumer tip from your Better Business Bureau.
From the beginnings of history, it is there in some form. Possession. The incubus who ravishes maidens while asleep. The succubus who tempts man into seduction in his dreams. The dybbuk, that lost soul who dies before his time and is compelled to wander in space till he can steal a body to live out his allotted years. Fact? Superstition? Hallucination? Here is such a modern legend. You be the judge.
Okay, Doctor, an IV set up for old Wally Wino here, glucose, and start it right away.
Yes, Dr. Daniels. He don't look like he's long for this world.
He hasn't got a cell he hasn't drowned in alcohol. His liver is like a washboard. But I'm not sure I concur with your diagnosis, Mrs. Gideon. Still, I don't know this time. Uh-oh, another emergency. And this is supposed to be the quiet hour.
Do you want me to get out for a while, Doctor? I'm near finished.
No, go ahead with your cleaning. Just don't get run over by the stretcher. Put him over here, boys. Now, what have you brought me this time?
Oh, you poor old souse. Dead to the world's the word for you, all right. You got me sympathy. With my arthritis, many's the time I've been tempted to have a go at the hard stuff myself. Oh, but thanks to sweet Mary, she's held me back. A little sacramental wine to ease me bones keeps me going. I had a few tonight, I can tell you. Oh, but there's always them breath sweeteners to take it away, I hope.
Well, how's your patient, Mrs. Gideon?
Oh, Doctor, I hope he's not a Catholic. The father might never make it in time. How's yours?
Oh, mine's out of my league. What I need is a brain surgeon. Huh. Speak of the devil, Considine just walked past the door. Dr. Considine. Dr. Considine, sir, I've got an emergency here.
Mother of heaven, and me here alone with two near corpses. Oh, I didn't see it. I couldn't have. Oh, but I did. I seen it. Oh, the good saint preserve me.
Hey there, Mother. Well, where am I?
Oh, in the Mercy Hospital. Oh, you shouldn't be getting up.
Oh, ma'am, you're sure a different kind of nurse.
Oh, I'm no nurse. I'm the cleaning woman.
Oh.
And you hadn't oughtn't to be sitting up, not with that clout on the head someone's after giving you.
Huh? What clout on the head?
Why, that great big dent as big as a soup plate they brought you in with.
What are you talking about? I'm late for the operating room already.
Dr. Considine, he has a depressed skull fracture. I don't even know if he's still alive. Good Lord, what are you doing on your feet? Dr. Considine, will you help me get him back on the...
Hey, hold up. Wait a minute. Look, there's nothing wrong with me.
Mister, an ambulance just brought you in here with a skull fracture. You were out cold in deep shock.
But there's nothing wrong. There's nothing the matter with my head. Look.
Holy mother.
Excuse me, Mr. Mike. Michael Damon. Oh, well, I'm Dr. Considine, Chief of Neurological Surgery here at the hospital. Would you mind sitting down on this chair for a second and letting me check you out? Sure, Doc. Look, I've got to admit I don't remember how I got here to the hospital, so maybe you ought to have a look at me.
Mrs. Gideon, what's the matter with you? You look like you just saw a ghost.
It wasn't no ghost, sir.
Dr. Daniels, get over here.
Yes, sir.
Would you mind casting your eagle eye over the back of this young man's head and show me one scintilla of evidence of skull fracture or concussion?
Doctor, all I know is Jake Bronstein brought him in on the wagon and he had a decompressed area you could have laid your hand in.
That's right, sir. I saw it myself.
Someone here has been drinking. Daniels, look. If this is your idea of a joke, No, never mind. We'll discuss this later. Mr. Damon? Yes, Doctor? For your own protection as well as the hospital's, may I suggest that we take some x-rays of your head? Oh, nurse.
Yes?
You can let Dr. Daniels take over on the IV with the old man. And wheel Mr. Damon straight to x-ray. I want a full set of head plates.
Yes, Doctor.
Now, Mr. Damon, there are a couple of questions I'd like to ask you. Excuse me, sir. Dad? Mike, are you all right, son? Oh, I feel fine, Dad, except for a headache. Oh, Dr. Considine, this is my father, Reverend Damon. Oh, how do you do? Nurse, can we get going? Yes, sir. Dad, what happened? How did I get here? Well, perhaps you can explain, Reverend, as we walk along. I want to get to X-ray.
Well, I wish someone could explain to me what happened.
I can, sir.
Let me check the IV on old PJ. Wait a minute.
What is it, Doctor?
PJ here. He's bought it this time. Oh, this is not my night. We might have pulled him through. Oh, there's going to be the devil to pay around here.
Oh, you can say that again. It's the God's truth, Dr. Considine. Came right out of the old man's mouth and across the room and up the young man's nose like that, with a burning, cindery smell like the old scissor grinder's wheel used to make. A great black cloud with red eyes in the middle and a long forked tail. Oh, I'd taken off on me mother's grave. 'Twas the devil himself.
Yes, Mrs. Gideon, I think you can leave the medical discussion to us, and I'm sure you have important work waiting.
Oh, bless us. I left me pail and mop there. I hope nobody's been after stealing that mop. It had a brand new head on it.
Well, at least I know now where the smell of alcohol came from. I can't blame you for that, Daniels.
Sure.
But I just can't accept it. In an emergency room, you concentrate on a seemingly healthy patient while you lose a really sick old man.
PJ was a repeater, Doc. He's long overdue for uremic poisoning or cardiac arrest. But this young guy, Damon...
Well, complete your sentence.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking, that magnificent body, physically way above par, and the injury I thought I saw, well, would have left him a vegetable for the rest of a long life if we'd pulled him through.
What injury?
That depressed fracture. Most of the brain should have been injured beyond repair.
You say what you thought you saw. Apparently you didn't see anything.
You heard Mrs. Gideon back me up, Doctor.
Come in.
Oh, it's the wet plates, Doctor, from X-ray.
Light up the viewing fields, Daniels, and let's have a good look. Yes, satisfied?
Well, sir...
Oh, somebody gave him a knock on the head, all right. There's some exterior evidence of that, but of any fracture?
None I can see.
Well, you're the doctor of record. Shall we send him home?
I see no reason not to.
Okay. Now I'd better get up to OR. Coming! Trudy!
Well, don't look so disappointed, Rod.
Good. Come in. Hey, sweetheart, what are you doing here at this hour?
Oh, I couldn't sleep after your call, so I drove over. Is Mike back from the hospital?
No, I thought the bell was Dad and Mike. They're on the way home right now.
How come you didn't go to the hospital?
Well, we've been trying to get in touch with Anton Azarak.
Oh?
So Dad thought one of us should be here in case he called back.
Oh.
I mean, to find out what happened. Yeah. All right, Jan, cool it.
Oh, what a name for a cat.
Why, I see nothing wrong with it. I think a martyr belongs in a minister's family.
Oh, is that my fate as your wife to be?
Of course not. We just called her that because Mike and she never seemed to get along.
Well, it's hard to figure about the cat. Mike is such a kind, gentle sort of a giant. I thought all animals loved him.
Well, it depends what the word includes. Wait a minute, there's a car now. The return of the prodigal son. Now maybe we'll find out just what happened last night. And that's honestly all I can tell any of you. You were making a fresh fire in the fireplace at 5:30 in the morning and straightened up too fast and knocked yourself cold on the underside of the mantelpiece?
Well, what other explanation is there, Rod?
Well, it is solid oak, and that big, round, ornamental sphere is a menace. I've regretted it every time I've bumped my own head on it.
Yeah, but, Dad, you never hit your head hard enough to knock yourself cold.
Mike, why were you making a fire at that time in the morning?
Well, I wasn't actually making one. I was replacing one. Professor Azarek was with me last night, coaching me for an exam I have coming up, and, well, he got cold.
Oh, come on. It wasn't cold enough for a fire last night.
Well, maybe when you went to bed, but we were up all night. And the professor's a pretty old man.
What were you doing up at that hour in the morning, Dad?
I really don't know. Something woke me, and I...
Are you all right, Reverend Jace?
Excuse me, Trudy, dear. Yes, I'm fine. I'm just recalling that moment this morning. How vivid it was. I was startled out of the depths of my sleep to wide awakeness. I had a vision of Mike surrounded by flames it was so real, I even said a little prayer. Then I hopped out of bed, went to the window. It wasn't very dark anymore. And looking across, I could see that all the studio lights were on and the front door open. And I thought I'd better go and have a look.
And when you got there, you found Mike on the floor unconscious?
Yes. Lying on his face, white as a sheet, and deathly cold.
Oh. Yeah, but what made you call the hospital? It's not like you to panic.
Well, I realized that, but the back of his head looked as though he'd been felled by some superhuman mailed fist. It was all bent inward.
I thought the hospital said Mike was all right.
Oh, I am, Trudy. A clean bill of health. Nothing to worry about.
My fault. Must have been an illusion, of course.
Well, I think if the Inquisition is over, I'm going to make up on some sleep. Oh, the damn cat! I've forgotten about her. Will you keep her in there away from me?
What's the matter with her?
Been a very strange night and morning, and I have a hauntingly uneasy feeling.
You mean about Mike?
About Mike. I hope the hospital was right to give him a clean bill of health. He doesn't seem himself at all. Not at all.
Hello. Ezerick? Michael, what the hell happened last night? Okay, not on the phone. I'm going to rest now. But you be sure to be here tonight. So far in our modern legend, we have caught up with superstition, witches, magic, both black and white, enchantment, spells, abracadabra. Well, there are 2 more acts to come. I'll be back very shortly with Act 2.
When you say Budweiser, when you say Bud, you've said a lot of things nobody else can say. When you say Bud, you've gone as far as you can go to get the very best. Yeah. When you say Bud, you tell the world you know what makes it all the way. When you say Bud, you say you care enough to only want the king of beer. There is no other one. There's only something less. Because the king of beer is leading all the rest. When you say Budweiser, you said it all. You've said it all.
Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
Who will cope with tomorrow for a brighter new day? There's one hope for tomorrow, the children of today. Who will live to inherit all we've done? Who will pay? Who will give love and share it? The children of today. We've got to save the children and save the world. Help them to grow to know that life is worth living. Save the children and teach the world to reach out with open arms and spread their love to others. Return to sanity.
You can reach out to help a child. For information, write Save the Children, Box 120, Grand Central Station, New York.
A young man rushed to the hospital with a depressed fracture of the skull, which should have mangled his brain. A chronic drunken repeater back in emergency on the edge of fatal acute alcoholism. And an aging cleaning woman who thought she saw a malign spirit pass from the drunk to the young man. Now, apparently in full health, we'll be able to appraise just how healthy the young man who made his remarkable recovery is. You right there?
Professor Azarick, please come in.
And must you be so formal?
After last night and today, I'm taking no chances. Maybe with your superior intelligence, you have no worries about our abortive attempt at Satanism. But I have. Look, I was the victim, and since a crack on the head denied me any knowledge of what happened, I'm only hoping you can give me the straight goods.
The straight goods. A peculiarly inept term for what we are engaged in, my brother in Satan.
Damn it, it's not a deal in semantics, Anton. Now, what happened after I summoned up the fiend? I mean, how did you escape, and how could I have been harmed? As long as I was safe in the magic triangle within the circle.
I warned you to keep your feet still. If you touch any part of the circle itself or the triangle within it, you are at the mercy of all the devils in hell.
And if I'd known what I was getting into when I picked your philosophy course, I'd have quit.
You made the mistake of not realizing how vulnerable your soul was as the son of a minister.
All right. I'm not crying over what happened. I just want to know what it was. Now, where was I?
By the fireplace, lying prostrate. The way you fell after he hit you.
Who hit me?
The devil you summoned.
But where did he appear?
Outside the circle here.
The inner or the outer?
Beyond the outer, of course. There was water scattered between the circles, and wolfsbane scattered through it. And within the circle you had the brazier burning.
Everything as you ordered it and arranged it.
Yes, but...
But what went wrong?
Your ego.
My ego? What does that mean?
You lost your head. Or at least almost did. This was a simple experiment by someone who seemed a true psychic to raise a minor antichrist. The motive was strong enough to create belief, or at least the hope of belief. You wanted a familiar to procure your brother's woman for you. Beshal, you were to call forth. Why did you call on Ashtaroth, a giantess beyond your control?
I don't know. Look, do I have to explain?
No. Ever since you became my disciple, you told me that you have lusted after the woman your brother brought home as his bride.
The only thing I've never been able to take from Rod whenever I wanted.
When you finished the incantation and summoned Ashtaroth, I thought the house would come down about our ears. The earth rocked like the San Francisco quake. And suddenly she stood without the circle, a huge figure in chainmail and medieval armor. Meddler and slave, she said, how dare you summon me for your petty desires? Learn this lesson once, if not for all. Turn your face from me in shame. And as you turned, she reached out with her mailed glove and struck you on the top and back of your head. You dropped like a stone.
Across the magic circles?
They weren't designed for major devils.
You swore no presence could cross them.
Nothing but her arm and her fist.
But it's 5 feet from that outer circle to the center of the triangle where I was standing.
I told you the circle was for lesser demons.
What happened after she struck me?
The spirit disappeared. The room was clogged with smoke. I opened the door to let it out and came back to you. You had fallen almost into the fireplace. I pulled the rug back, arranged the furniture as best I could, and fled. I thought you were dead.
Oh, I'm alive.
Yes, but it's not possible. When I left you just before sunrise, you were dead.
What witchcraft can do, it can undo. Whoever and whatever I am, I'm alive. Make no mistake about that. Goodbye, Anton. I don't need you anymore. Oh, hi, Trudy. I thought you'd gone with Rod and Dad.
Hello, Mike. I thought you were over in the studio.
We ran out of beer.
Ah, you're out of luck. Rod's bringing some home.
Well, I found something more refreshing.
What?
You.
Oh, if you'd waited just a little longer, you'd have found me anyway. I was going to wander over to the studio and visit you.
Oh, so that's why you stayed home,
Oh, don't be silly. Someone had to wash the dishes. As long as I'm house guest, I thought I ought to do something for my keep.
Well, you're staying here tonight?
1 whole week. Mom went up with Pops to his 35th class reunion. And they figured that with one full-fledged minister and a recent hospital dropout, I was suitably chaperoned.
Safe as a church, huh? Rod and Dad say when they'd be back?
Not till pretty late, I guess.
Mm.
Pretty rough section of town. That's why Rod insisted on going along.
What's the occasion?
That's one of your father's oldest parishioners. I guess the old lady is dying. She asked for the minister.
Well, her loss, my gain.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just a stupid joke. You said you wanted to see the studio?
Oh, yes. Would you mind?
Mind? Look, I'm out of beer, but I've got some champagne that's begging to be what it is.
Well, what is it?
A split. Just right for sharing. Shall we go? Well, won't you walk into my parlor, said Beelzebub to the flies.
Oh, now, what's that supposed to mean?
That is the advantage of a classical education.
Uh-huh.
Beelzebub, god of the Philistine city of Ekron. You know, he was known as the Lord of the Flies.
What?
Well, now, there you've got me.
Well, he sounds horrid.
Well, he wasn't very popular with Christians. In fact, they called him the Prince of Devils.
Lord of the Flies.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it gives me the creeps.
Here's something to chase your creeps away.
Oh, I don't want that, Mike. It goes right to my head.
Oh, just a sip. A good luck toast to sister and brother-in-law Hood. Our getting to know you party.
Well, far be it from me to be a party pooper. There's nothing more cozy and reassuring than a room full of books. What's this section here?
Oh, that? That's the main reason I needed Dad's particular library, since my exam was in metaphysics.
The Black Arts, The World of Witches, Essentials of Demonology, The Satanic Mass. Oh, it's a strange collection for a minister.
And it's always good to know your enemy. Now, Dad's quite an authority on the devil and his work.
And you? Are you thinking of becoming a minister, Mike?
Me? No. Perish the thought. No, my philosophy is too easy for that. I long ago decided that if you can't fight 'em, join 'em. Can't you see how evil I am? Tempting you with spirituous beverages, coaxing you here to my lair, and now, having anesthetized my prey, making ready to spring.
I don't think you're being very funny, Mike. Oh, is this where you hit your head?
Oh, yes, so they say. No, I wasn't being altogether funny.
What do you mean?
Trudy, have you any idea how jealous I am of my older brother?
Of Rod? Why?
A month ago, or whenever it was, they turned up with you. My first thought was, why couldn't I find something like that?
That's very flattering, Mike. But you're a little young for the big step.
Not so young as you think. Perhaps. I don't care what you and Ron have been to each other. It was me you wanted. Still want. Only you're afraid of breaking your word.
This is a joke.
It's no joke.
Mike, let go of me.
You wanted me from the moment you laid eyes on me, just as I have you.
Oh, you've been reading too many naughty books.
Don't laugh. There's nothing funny about this.
No, not really. Offensive.
You're afraid of me.
Don't be silly.
Afraid of yourself.
Now that really is the last straw.
Test it. Fasten your mouth to mine. Wind yourself about me. Try forbidden love, and it will never let you go.
No, Mike, let me go. You're hurting me. Oh, that's Rod home with your father. If you won't let me go, I'll scream.
What are you going to tell them?
Nothing. I wouldn't want them to know what a pig you are. I think that blow on the head must have done more damage than you think. Mike, you better see a psychiatrist. Oh, hi, Rod. Dad. Well, we didn't expect you.
Astaroth. By Lucifer. I'll have you yet. Cowering at my feet like a slave. To use you once and destroy you. As I shall use your surrogate tonight. Whoever she may be.
Oh, dear. How bestial.
What, Reverend Damon?
Just something that happened to a girl on the other side of town.
Let me see. Raped? Awful.
Well, now you got me going. You too, John? Well, since you can't read, I'll read it to you. The body of Elizabeth Migler, 21, was discovered in Marsden Park today by a passerby. Although it was later determined the girl had been raped, the strange features of the case are that she was not robbed, and as though by some ferocious animal tooth marks, showed that her throat had been literally ripped to pieces. Good Lord.
Where is Marsden Park?
Clear over the other side of town.
When did it happen?
Night before last.
Morning, all. I hope breakfast is all ready. I'm famished. What's wrong with that cat? It's beginning to bug me.
A lot of things are beginning to bug me.
What'd you say, honey?
Nothing, Rod. I don't think I'll have any breakfast this morning. I don't feel like eating. No, Rod, please, don't come with me. I'd rather be alone.
Lovers' quarrel?
Look, will you just fake out, brother mine? It's none of your business.
For Trudy's sake, for everyone's sake, would that it were. But, unfortunately, we know better. Or do we? The crime happened miles away, and the devil that may possess Mike is there only on the evidence of a tipsy charwoman. Who summons the devil never calls for him in vain, and once met, few are lucky to get rid of him again. I'll return shortly with Act 3.
Give your hand to a friend. Give your heart to your love. But give your cold to contact. The sooner the better.
The common cold is a rotten thing. You miss so much. Sneezing, drips, and congestion can drag you down. Then, ask yourself the contact question. 6 or 3 or 1? You'd need 6 cold tablets, 2 every 4 hours, or 3 ounces of Cold's liquid, 1 every 4 hours, or just 1 contact for up to 12 hours continuous relief of those symptoms. That's daytime, then nighttime relief. Both the others have things for aches and fever, and the liquid, something for coughs. Not found in Contact 600 Tiny Time pills.
Give your cold to contact.
6 or 3 or 1. Take Contact. Only as directed.
Shining, why, you'd be so surprised. You'd stare up at the heavens with those big blue eyes, and the wind would carry all of your light up to the skies, and the sun would start shining again. And the sun would start shining.
You can help make the sun start shining again through the United Nations Children's Fund. This is Bill Anderson, asking you to be generous when the neighborhood youngsters come to your door to trick or treat for UNICEF this Halloween. Please drop a few coins in their little orange boxes and help UNICEF bring better food, medical care, and education to millions of needy children.
In the kitchen of the Damon house, Rod glares angrily at his brother, who shrugs it off and goes to the refrigerator for orange juice. A troubled Reverend Damon eyes both his sons as he closes and folds the tabloid in his hands as if it were just as unclean as it is. Rod, unchallenged by Mike, breaks the silence first.
I better go on upstairs and check on Trudy.
Well, she said she wanted to be alone.
Look, will you stay out of this?
Well, I'm not even in it. Just an objective comment.
So keep it to yourself.
Now, come on, Rod. I didn't mean to butt in. Catch me up. What's all the hostility about?
No hostility. Just a reaction to a peculiarly unpleasant crime. I think I'll go up and apologize to Trudy for spoiling everyone's breakfast.
That's a good idea, Dad.
If I can leave you two alone.
Well, I have no quarrel with anyone.
Now, forget it, Dad. I just got upset over Trudy. I shouldn't have jumped on Mike.
Well, then, let me see if I can make our future in-law a little happier in our house.
What happened, Rod?
Oh, it all started over this tabloid story about some poor kid who got raped and mangled in Marsden Park.
Oh?
Here, read all about it.
Kind of gruesome, all right. But there's one of these every day.
Yeah, but not in such gory detail. It really got to Trudy. You know, I've never seen her upset like that. I mean, so subjectively involved.
Oh? What do you suppose triggered that?
Oh, I don't know. I just sure wish I did.
Maybe it's better to let sleeping dogs lie.
Who is it?
Your future father-in-law. May I come in for a minute?
Just a sec. The door's locked. Come on in, Reverend Damon.
Feeling any better?
Oh, not really.
Oh, I should be ashamed of myself reading that yellow sheet. I like to think it helps keep my sense of balance, but maybe I'm just a seeker of vicarious excitement.
Like that rather complete collection on Satanism and the occult that you have in your studio?
Ah, you noticed that, did you?
Night before last, when I was over there with Mike while you and Rod had gone to see your old parishioner who was dying. Did she?
As a matter of fact, no. She made a remarkable recovery.
Oh, really? Well, you looked so sort of worried when you came home. I thought
I was worried about you, Trudy. And Mike.
Why?
You, because I knew you were upset about something. You can't be a minister for over 40 years without learning to read something about people.
And Mike?
Mike is an enigma to me since I brought him back from the hospital. A rather terrifying thought to realize I've lost contact with my own son. I'd like to ask your help, Trudy, and I'll lay it right on the line. Why were you at the studio with him? And what happened there?
You won't tell Rod?
Not if you don't want me to.
Then what I'd like more than anything is to tell someone, most of all you. For Mike's sake. Because I think he needs help. And you're the only one who could bring it to him. Or make him go find it.
Well, Reverend Damon, this is a pleasure. I'm on my way to a class. Can we talk as we cross campus?
Yes. Just, what is the name of your course that Mike is taking?
Philosophy. Perhaps more specifically, metaphysics. Rather freewheeling. I mean, it's advanced, and we spend more time on the perimeters than we do on the core subjects.
Just what were you and Mike up to that long night before his injury?
I was coaching him for an examination.
An examination in what? On what subject?
Why, the class I teach, general philosophy.
And you left before Michael was hurt?
Oh, good Lord, yes. Would I have left the boy if he were injured?
Would you have fled the scene unless you were up to something dark and vile enough to stain your reputation?
I am sorry your boy was hurt. I had no part in it. I resent your holier-than-thou accusations. If you'll excuse me, I have a class waiting for me.
Now for the rug. There. Does it? Oh, my dear Lord. Just what I was afraid of.
What are you afraid of, Dad?
You, Mike. That you turned away from God to seek the devil. Why, Mike? Why?
Who knows? Well, what shall I tell you, That life's a drag. It has no purpose, no goals, no triumphs that aren't tarnished. That there's no good in man. Nothing but pettiness and meanness and me first and the devil take the hindmost.
That's not what I brought you up to believe.
No one blames you, Dad. That Trudy was the last straw. That Rod could find the woman he wanted, and she could turn out to be the one that I need. So I chose his worship. And here we built my altar.
Don't desecrate that name. The altar belongs to God.
This altar belongs to Satan. See the circle traced in vermilion paint? Exactly 9 feet wide, an 8-foot charcoal one within. Light the votive candles, burn the incense, let the mass begin.
Mike, what are you doing? I won't tolerate this sacrilege.
You can no more move than the woman I desire can resist my power. I am the way. I am the darkness. I am the truth. Lord of the universe, whom the winds fear. I am he whose mouth ever flameth. You answer me. Thee I invoke, the bornless one that did create the darkness and the light. Thee I command to serve me and send me the woman I desire.
Trudy, don't come in here.
But the rain.
What's going on here?
Rod, it's your brother. He's gone mad.
Spawn of the outer world. Stay back. Stay back. Or I will smite thee dead where thou standest. Leave or leave except the woman who is mine.
What's going on?
Look out. He's going for Trudy.
Now, look, don't you
Oh, he hasn't died.
Would you murder your own brother?
Okay, that's enough fooling around.
You know I could always take you.
Oh, Rod, I hope you haven't hurt him too much.
Oh, don't worry, baby. He always had a glass jaw.
He had something more perishable than that. Call the hospital. And better tell them to bring a straitjacket.
The top of the night to you, Mrs. Gideon. And what's that wee bottle in the paper bag? A little poteen?
Nothing of the sort, Dr. Smart-Aleck. It's a noggin of holy water blessed by me own Monsignor, which I carry with me when I come near this place ever since 3 days ago. What happened to old P.J.? Did anyone ever turn up to claim him?
No. Oh, by the way, while we're on the gossip column, guess who's back in the hospital?
Not the other one.
Mm-hmm. The same. Lying in the emergency room under a deep sedation in a straitjacket.
Oh, what did they bring him back here for?
That's what Dr. Considine and his father, the Reverend Damon, are discussing now in the prep room. Well, if you're going to swab out the emergency, you'd better get at it fast.
Well, I'll tell you something, Doctor. If I'm to be there and alone with that devil, you'll never see emergency this clean again. For I'm adding the Monsignor's holy water to me pail right now, just in case.
Of course, we'll run every neurological test in the book on him under the circumstances, Reverend Damon.
I'm not sure it will do any good. I'm afraid the trouble is psychiatric.
Well, it has to be one or the other, unless we're to accept Mrs. Gideon's diagnosis of possession.
Mrs. Gideon? Oh, I remember now. She was one of the people, like the intern, who remembered that they thought they saw considerable skull compression.
Which never existed, believe me. Just an illusion like Mrs. Gideon's.
What was Mrs. Gideon's illusion?
Well, I'm afraid she'd had a drink or two, and she had some wild story about a black devil streaming out of an old dipsomaniac who was also in the emergency room and being sucked up through your son's nostrils. I'm really even embarrassed to mention such nonsense. Come in.
Excuse me, Dr. Considine, but the patient is coming too.
Mr.
Mr. Damon?
Yes, sir. He's still in the straitjacket.
I think, Reverend, if you don't mind, until we see what state he's in.
I don't mind. You might as well both know that the police are by now well aware that my son was responsible for the violent death of a young woman the night before last while under the possession of whatever devils or devil owns him. Shall we go?
By Nurgle and Thomas and Belphegor, no one can hem me in. I am Blacker, Lord of the Flies, and your bonds cannot hold me.
Good Lord, he's out of the straitjacket. I'll get help.
What's going on here, Mrs. Goody?
Oh, the Lord preserve us. It's the devil incarnate. Oh, stay away from him, Doctor. He'll burn you to a crisp with his fiery breath.
All of you, stay away from him. Leave him to me. Michael, my son. Call me not by that filthy angel's name. Stay away, old man, for I carry death in my hand as a sword. Michael, I warned you.
Oh, you administer man of the cloth. Get back! Get back!
What happened?
Oh, sure, it was the Monsignor's holy water. It's as strong as life.
Michael, no.
All right, boys. All right, Daniels, you're too late.
What?
Excuse me, Reverend. Let me see. Daniels, come here.
Yes, sir?
Was that the depression you were talking about when this man was first brought in?
Yes, sir. That's what I thought I saw.
Well, at least it's what we all see now.
But how?
I haven't any answers. I only know... I'm sorry, Reverend Damon, but your son is dead.
He hasn't been my son since his first visit here. The mercy of God is that whatever possessed him died with him, thanks to this lady here.
Oh, if I hadn't had the holy water, the Lord does move in mysterious ways, don't he, Reverend Sir?
In mysterious ways and kind ones. What a field day the Reverend Damon's tabloids might have had if Michael had ever come to trial for the death of that poor innocent girl. Innocent. Perhaps that's the theme of this dark history. If Michael had been less innocent, and had had the guts to be less self-interested and bored, how different his world might have been. But that's the answer, isn't it? We all make our own world. We can't rely on anyone else to make it for us. I'll be back shortly.
Here's a medical puzzle. A person has a deadly disease, yet leads a normal life. How is it possible? The answer is chemotherapy. Through this treatment, thousands of cancer victims regain active, productive lives despite their cancer. Many of these people can continue in their jobs for years, while the anti-cancer drugs, which we call chemotherapy, control their disease. But many types of cancer remain difficult to control. Through research, the Chemotherapy Foundation is stimulating the development of new drugs. More types of cancers will someday be controlled. The question is not if, but when. You can help by contributing to the chemotherapy, that's chemo, C-H-E-M-O, Therapy Foundation, Box 8, New York, New York, 128. That's the Chemotherapy Foundation, Box 8, New York, New York, 128. This is a public service message from the Chemotherapy Foundation.
I suppose I should resist the impulse, but I have to admit I can't. It's one of the rewards for being host, particularly with guests who can't answer back, at least directly. So just for once, a homily. Reach out and find life. Take it and make the most of it. For if nothing else, our story proves to the hilt the oldest of adages. If you don't, the devil finds work for idle hands to do. Our cast included Donald Buca, Joan Shea, Ian Martin, Guy Sorrell, and Leon Janney. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
Now, a preview of our next tale.
No trouble, though.
He went numb pretty fast.
I thought he would.
He wanted me to give you a message, but then he couldn't remember what it was. And he thinks you're some kind of a warden.
Poor man.
You know, Mr. Z, I didn't much like it inside that room.
You knew you were coming out.
Who ever dreamed up the Black Room anyway?
I've no idea.
Somebody must have.
There's always been a Black Room, far as I know.
Hell of a place.
Yes.
How long will he last, do you think?
Matter of days. Weeks, possibly.
Then what?
He'll go mad. Or die.
Wonder what he's doing now.
Oh, counting by twos, then by threes, then by fours. Anything to keep from thinking. That's what they all do.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.